some point.
I had him. He's been using it since the.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he had
Oh, what?
he had heightened awareness on at the pier,
Oh, okay, okay.
and he had
Oh,
investigative.
that's what it does.
Yeah, he had an investigative
Investigate and investigate
mind.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why he was checking doors when he was fighting.
yeah, because
Okay.
he can
Yeah.
investigative mind lets him make appraise, spellcraft,
Uh,
knowledge check, and
that's
something else like he can roll for those twice and
yeah.
take the better one.
That's nice. That's cute.
And then heightened awareness lets him gives him +2 to his perception and knowledge checks.
That's
And
that's good for not being caught off guard.
yeah, and if he has to make an initiative check while it's active, he can dismiss the spell and get +4 to his initiative.
Man, crazy. Must be nice. I'm ready.
All right. Okay, I know Watson's there. Tony, you there? Oh, Tony's not even
I don't see
in
Tony even in
the
Is he not even in chat?
not even in the in here, but not in the Discord.
Mm-hmm. Sound like he just joined up. Somebody just joined up.
It's me,
Oh, there he
Mario.
goes. He
Let's
said it's me, Mario.
get to work. Get to work. Divination like a mother.
All right, so the last thing we left off is the characters got in the mystery van and the mystery wagon and started heading out towards
Some Scooby Doo shit.
started
Going
heading
to
towards
school.
Ochanga is Scooby, the role of Scooby right
Right,
now.
right, right. Yep.
With the Mickey Mouse Nigerian accent.
Oh man, an African Scooby. Man, man, that would be fucking hilarious.
Uh,
yeah.
um. Okay. So yeah. So your characters have gathered enough clues and did some interviews and
Nobody.
decided to come to make
He's
your way towards
36.
make you started to make your way toward Habe's Sanatorium, and you come to the establishment, and seems to be a rather quaint, quaint little place built right up against the Ashen Rise, just a few miles outside of Sandpoint, and you notice the windows. They're about 4 inches wide, so not they're obviously not easy to fucking can't really fit through those. So in case a mental patient tries to escape, and you knock on the door, you get one of the orderlies. You notice the orderly isn't entirely human. He's got some sort of plain touch the ancestry. It appears, um, possibly a typling, but they go and they get Dr. Aaron Habe. The doctor came. He was reluctant to even let you guys inside in the first place, and you know, got a lot of work to do, very busy, don't got time for visitors. I think Icarus handed over the notice from the sheriff Hemlock. Upon inspecting the notice, uh, Icarus had informed Aaron Habe why they are there and that they would like to speak with Grace. So she convinced Habe to let the group in. You pass through the reception area. You notice the doors of the place a lot of them are very sturdy. Got some pretty good locks on them as well.
Yeah.
Takes you through the reception area and then into a workroom area that looked to be disused area. It appears to be a combination of like a kitchen and a sewing room. He had mentioned that for the like the less violent patients, the plan is to have them spend the day in here to keep themselves busy stitching clothing and other tailoring. Although he currently, doesn't have a lot of patients residing here at the moment. He sends the orderlies through this door here to head upstairs and grab Grace. And within a few minutes, they bring him down. And at first, he doesn't appear responsive. And as Icarus began to talk to him, he looked up at her and listened to her very intently. And then after she was done talking to him, his eyes suddenly widened as if he had made a realization, and then sort of had a realization of who she is. At which point he left her a verbal message that he was apparently tortured to memorize, pass to her, which he very creepily did, only for it to end with him going extremely pale, seemingly passing out. He had dropped to his knees, and when she went to check on him, he suddenly wails in a shrieking, as if like in shrieking horror, and rips out of his completely breaks the bonds of his straitjacket and lunges at her.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Had
At
to go
which
get the
point,
tools of the trade.
oh shit. At which point, roll initiative.
Oh man, here we go.
We're back, baby. Level 5, yeah? Do a little dance. We do a little dance. My little doo-doo initiative. Come on.
11.
Let's go, yeah. Yes, nice. Very nice. Yeah.
They say, yeah, 9.
Oh shit! I had that.
11.
That does. Don't. It's 9. It's 9. I had that shit by accident. Mm, mm, mm.
Chris got
Might as well.
15.
He can only cast. He can only cast that shit once per day, right? The haste.
Yeah,
How does that work? That's how that works. Okay.
he's got one haste spell prepared, so he can only cast it one
Yes.
time.
Go ahead. Go ahead and hold on to that forever. He's never gonna use it.
Whose initiatives are we missing? Callum's. anybody wants to roll for Cal,
Feel a little savage today, bro.
Yeah, let's roll. Roll that for Caldum.
Callum's got a plus
I just realized he only got that
plus
once per
4.
day. I wouldn't want him to use it until the very end, until we fight something crazy. +4 for Caldum? Fuck it. I got it. +4 for Caldum. Let's go.
Mm.
It's due to all around.
Callum got 10. Quindamir has plus 14 to his.
Dookie all around.
Unless, Matt, you want him to dismiss heightened awareness, that's up to you for an additional +4. If not,
31.
if not, he has
31.
plus
That
14.
nigga just blinked and
But
everybody gets to go 3 times.
they
This shit
go
must be
3.
like being shit must be like feeling like the Flash.
Oh
Shit,
shit!
like you just see everything
Who
in
am I
slow motion.
missing? Did Waylon roll his? Oh, you know, Waylon needs to roll his own.
Come on, get that 17 twice.
Oh,
One time. You got that 17 twice anyway?
I think it's like that Sherlock Holmes shit, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
the Robert
Where he
Downey
just
Jr.
because
Sherlock.
he's
He could just
oh
fucking
yeah.
right.
see it happening, and then like,
Right.
all right, here's
Right. It's
what I'm gonna
only a certain amount of things can happen in this situation, bro.
do.
And I know them all.
Waylon got
Oh, look at it. Look at
9.
it. Yeah. Welcome to the dick. Welcome to the shitty side, bro. Welcome.
Mhm.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the bottom. Like it down here.
Whose dex is higher? Waylon's got 16.
That's
Yasir's
me.
got 17. All right, so nice here.
Yeah. No.
All
Still,
right. Well,
still,
first up,
still.
as if he saw this,
Everybody else but us.
as if he saw this about to happen, as if he said it. Fucking Quindamir.
Whatever.
Quindamir.
Hits everybody with the watch out.
What race is this guy again, Louis? What
Huh?
does he look like? What race is this guy?
Grace? He's human. He's humanoid.
Mm.
So
He just looking
I don't,
crazy
I
after
don't, I
whatever
don't
was
have
done to him.
control over Quendemir. So I can't move him yet.
Oh. Yeah, I probably should give it to all players at the moment. Save. All right. There. Him and Ochanga. Actually, maybe I can group them. Group them. Yeah. All right, should be able to move them now.
Okay. 5, 10. How high are these? Are these crates?
No, they're supposed to be workbenches.
Okay. So he's right here. So 5, 10,
They're like tables, and then I guess these right here are like the benches that you
20,
sit at, and these would be tables.
25.
So it's a low. It's a low obstacle.
Moves there and he starts to cast. Starts to cast a spell, and as he mumbles the words to the spell and does a semantic motion for the spell, It doesn't seem to have any visual effect, does it? Let me see. No, it doesn't have any visual effect, but the words to the spell that he mumbles seems to have some sort of like almost a lulling, soothing kind of tone to it. It sounds almost musical too in a way because he casts a spell in the Elven language, and I don't know um who has fucking spellcraft, but he casts charm person on this dude.
Mm.
Should I roll the DC or just take the base?
Don't forget your prescience.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a diviner in my free time.
Yeah, I could do prescience first, right, and then use that roll um later on, right, Louis?
Prescience works.
Okay, so is there any
Um,
bonus or is this a flat D20?
Prescience is free action on his turn. You roll the 20-sided, and then anytime before his next turn comes up, you can use the result of that 20-sided
Or not?
um for you can use the result of that 20-sided for any d20 roll that you need to make.
Okay.
Okay.
So I rolled a 12 just now.
All right, so that 12 anytime before your turn, anytime before his next turn, you can use that 12 for any d20 roll, like a save and throw, an attack,
Okay.
whatever he needs to make.
I'm gonna use that 12 for my for rolling the DC for my charm person.
All right. So we got 12 plus his 12 plus his intelligence. So make it 17, 18, DC 18. All right, great. Just to make a will save, and on top of the will save, he gets an additional +5 bonus.
Because
Why? Never mind.
he's crazy. Because he's a fucking lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
He gets an additional +5 bonus due to the. Actually, no. Yeah, because he's currently feeling threatened. Um, Yeah, the creature is currently being threatened or attacked. However, it receives a +5 to its saving throws. He is not in a state of passiveness, so
He
he's
feels
fine.
threatened.
I'm
Nobody even has
saying.
weapons out. He's the one that attacked. Uh,
He's crazy.
All right.
like,
All right.
wait a second. How does he
All
feel
right.
He's crazy.
threatened?
He was like
Like, I thought it makes sense,
he went
actually.
from passing a message to her to like suddenly screeching and
Mm-hmm.
um like
Being crazy.
he collapsed and issued a low moan, and then when she went to go check on him, few moments later, his moan it rises to a shriek, lunges to his feet, and tears his arms free from his straitjacket.
Boogie,
Um,
boogie, boogie.
So with a +5, that knocks my 18 down to 13. So
he
this will
lunges
be
at he lunges at Icarus, screaming something about needing to kill the one that his master loves more than him.
mm.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So the
Icarus
DC
out
got
here
knocked from 18 to
breaking
13
hearts.
then because of
So
the
let's
bonus
see.
thing.
That's his will save. Oh, okay. Very good chance of going either way.
Come on. What type of night is it gonna be?
Nah, that's a 20,
Mm,
bro.
Oh my
that type of night.
God! It's that
It's
type of night.
that
All right.
kind of
All
night
right.
where my subscription
All
kicked in.
right. Let me stand up.
Yep, yep. Time to sit up straight.
That was my
Everybody
moment.
get
Oh
Pull the
man.
sleeves all the
That's
way up.
the
Yep. All
first
right.
DM's
uh,
roll for the
uh,
evening. It,
it's
Stretch out.
that kind of night.
um
You see the shit, Tony? You're not paying attention, Tony. Oh,
You guys see
oh,
Quindamir weaving
oh.
a spell, and
Mhm.
as he reaches his at the climax of the spell, it reaches out toward his hand reaches towards well, I should say it seemingly beckons towards Grace, as if to calm him down and to speak with him. And as he's waiting for the magic to take effect, he feels the spell, he feels the enchantment just savagely rip apart, as if Grace's mind was
Mm,
just untouched by the enchantment.
mm.
Um,
Do it.
we go to Icarus. I mean, no, not Icarus. Sorry, my bad. I
Hey,
rolled. I rolled for his initiative, but I can't show it obviously until it actually comes up in the first round of combat. I rolled a total of 19. He actually goes second.
hi.
Great. Reaches out to Icarus, who's flat-footed. Um, Interesting. He what's your flat-footed armor class? He goes for a grapple.
You're funny. 11. No, yeah, 11.
11. Actually, wait, not armor class. Your combat maneuver defense.
Oh,
Even
12.
worse.
It's
Oh.
12.
Right, it's 12 minus the dex. Yeah, so it's also 11.
Yeah.
All right, he successfully got you in a grapple.
Mm,
Guys, reach out and grabs her, latches onto her. You're up, Icarus.
Oh.
He's latching onto you, and he's just screeching.
Do not try and cast no shit.
I just took the life out of you. All I have to do is he like does this strange hiss, and you notice like his tongue, like kind of seems longer than before when he was
Oh
speaking.
my god. Oh my god.
Strangely,
Mm. Don't you?
Uh, mm, could I still cast?
you can still
But I
cast,
have to.
but you
I would
need to
have to
make
make
a
a concentration.
concentration check. Yes,
No. Don't you provoke an attack of opportunity when you cast grapple?
not from the one grappling you, no. I mean,
Mm.
they already latched onto you, trying to wrestle with you. What she's trying to do is cast while being
Mm.
manhandled, pretty
Grapple.
much. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You're gonna make he's gonna do it.
That's my concentration.
All right. So if you're grappled, you can make it. If you such as cast a spell, you make the DC is 10 plus his combat maneuver bonus plus your spell. What are you casting?
Spray.
Huh?
Color spray.
Color spray. Color spray. Color spray. So the DC 10 plus the spell level makes it 11 plus his grapple bonus, which is okay. And you rolled a total of, look at that,
25.
you succeeded. Would you are you keeping the base save or nope?
Yeah.
16.
16 or whatever you roll plus 6.
I'm gonna roll it. I'll take it.
That's what's up.
Mhm. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, as he's trying to get her, as he's latched onto her and he's jostling her around and trying to he's he's got one hand raised like he's gonna he's got one hand grabbing onto the other hand ready to beat on her. She manages to steady herself. You see this intense focus, and she as she's she with her right hand quickly pulls out some of the no wait, you have S2 materials. Get in that. You haven't wizard so much. She weaves her hand and begins to speak the words of magic, which your characters are familiar with, as you see her release a color spray right onto him. And as he's hit with the color spray, he is stunned. Stunned and blinded. Roll 1d4. So for one round. He is blinded and stunned at the moment. Being stunned, obviously he no longer is grappling you, since he cannot maintain the hold. He is blinded. He screams in utter horror and terror as he lets go, and he's just barely moving about, and his eyes are completely white as if blinded from the colors. And next up is Rakim.
All right. Raheem, still standing there. He's standing there with his little new Rory rosary bead looking things in the one hand. Very Jet Li, Lethal Weapon 4. One hand behind his back, just casually standing there. He's just gonna run across these fucking tables and do like a no hands cartwheel flip to get behind this guy. And then and he's stunned, right? He can't even attack me right now. Sweet. Scorpion style
Can't do shit.
strike. 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
Let's go.
Damage. Ooh. um,
That it matters, but passed the 40 for the scorpion strike, but he did take 12 non-lethal damage.
so yeah, you guys are gonna see his Rakim's fighting style has switched up a lot. It was very herky jerky, this sort of thing, and he's just very smooth, methodical, and when he does this, it's just a very flowy, seamless from the flip kind of spinning kick to this guy's knee right now. And just
Okay.
stands there ready with the beads in one hand, and he's got one hand out, like waiting.
Stop trying to hit me. Hit me. Okay. Okay. Okay, Morpheus. Let me stop.
What up,
Yeah,
Samuels?
you guys
Welcome.
do see for you combatants here, which I would say would be
That's the cue to
Waylon, Nasir, Caldum.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're able to see quite a difference in Rakim's fighting style. Is like it looks like he's put such a great amount of force into the attack, yet when he strikes, it doesn't lethally harm his opponent. It's like hits him hard in his back. It was supposed to be in the back of the head, but as he was I was just kind of like stumbling where he's at. Rakim ended up hitting him, more in his upper back, but like the wind got knocked out of him. He thought to breathe heavily. But he's still conscious. He's still conscious. Max damage.
What a way to kick that off.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like I got the
First ever damage roll with this
Bruh,
new style.
Hey,
Max.
bro. I'll say
Damn.
you broke your character in with that.
Right. Found it. That's right.
After Rakim is Caldum. Caldum. Oh, I thought I heard Matt. He's in the Discord. Okay. Thought I heard him. I was like, hey, Matt.
Yeah, that was Samuels.
Caldum. He
Move him into precise strike range.
all right. So he can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Currently flanking. The question
Flanking
is,
and precise strike.
yep,
He has precise strike now too.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing. What?
We'll have him study target.
Look who just joined the Discord.
Oh, Mike. Nice.
Mike.
He's spying. He was like, "It's my
Is
turn."
it-
Spying.
my turn?
Mike.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it my
your
turn?
turn.
Right
Yeah,
now.
it's your turn.
Right now. It's literally my turn right now.
Yo, Mike, what up?
We just moved you in the flanking position.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, trying to get roll 20 to load. I'm actually driving home right now. It was a crazy ass day at work.
Oh, okay.
Hey, me too.
I wanted to hop in and see what was going on.
We just started this
Perfect timing.
fight. Just started
This
this
is my
fight.
last week not here. I'm back next week.
Oh, next
But-
week.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Speaking of which, is my audio like you guys sound like do you guys hear like my fucking engine? Because I'm driving too.
No, you sound far.
Barely, yeah.
You sound far
we
away.
barely, yeah. We hear you
It's
fine. We barely hear the engine in the background. So.
Okay, good. I didn't want to if I have to mute it, just let me know.
But
Yo, since the
Sounds
fight
windy.
started, I don't remember this. So did anything happen? Like I
Quindamir.
missed that part.
Oh, Quindamir. Watson had Quindamir do Charm Person on Grace to try and stop him, but he passed the will save.
Shit.
and he got hit with a color spray. Now he got hit with the leg kick.
Yeah, he got hit with the color spray. Failed his will save on that, and is blinded and stunned. Rakim came and went around him and did a full did a max damage attack on him, non-lethal.
Okay, we're fighting Grayson in what right now? Like in a house?
And the sanatorium, yeah.
Who are we fighting right now?
The crazy man in the
undead
nut
dude.
house.
Waste.
The crazy dude, yeah, in the house.
It's gas.
Oh snap! Dude got out.
Broke out.
Broke out of his
I think-
straitjacket and attacked Icarus.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
So, how's Caldum heading him? Is it lethal or non-lethal?
Well, let me see. I can't. So I can see it right now. I got my car on autopilot. Let me see. Is that me? Hang on, I
Be
gotta zoom in.
careful.
Yeah, he's in position. We just want to know if he's lethally attacking or non-lethally.
Okay. Well, I don't know the context here. So what were
Context
you
is,
about to do?
you went to interview a mental patient, and he gave up some interesting yet creepy information, and then suddenly broke out of his straitjacket and went to attack Icarus.
Oh shit! I went to interview him.
The group
All of us
did.
did.
We all did. We all did.
Okay.
We're all here.
Okay. I was about to say, what the hell kind of a diplomacy am I trying to do?
Yeah,
Besides
we're
stabby
all here.
stabby.
No,
Yeah,
Okay.
the
we're all
group
here.
did with
You're just
Icarus leading.
But this is just a regular dude.
yeah. He's just
Ah!
in, we're giving him questions. We're
He
supposed to
he
question him.
was he was a bodyguard hired to protect a group of con men that was out to they were planning to meet with a client, but they were murdered instead, and the only survivor was this guy. The
Huh.
bodyguard was a survivor of the attack. However, the bodyguard is insane, went insane from the murderer had apparently captured him and tortured him and messed with him enough, and then set him
Okay.
loose.
All right. I mean, what kind of conversations were happening? Was it like? I'm just trying to get into like what Caldum would be thinking right now if he's going to try to, go for the throat, or if he's going to just try to like put him down.
I mean, it was just an interrogation trying to figure out what happened, and he's nuts. So we don't really know what's
Okay.
going on yet.
Where's the Joker? Okay, got it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I mean, then if that's the case, and he's just a regular, he's unarmed?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
unarmed.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go for non-lethal damage. I mean, in Caldum's eyes, he's not really looking at him as such a big threat.
Alright.
If it's one dude and all of us, who are all these other people in the room? Like these other things down here.
Plus he's
Doctors
blinded.
and
Plus
shit.
he's blinded and stunned at the moment. So
Oh, okay.
Icarus
Yeah, let's go
managed
for
to.
the
He had grabbed onto Icarus successfully, but she managed to get him off by blinding and stunning him with a color spray.
But can you roll for me?
Yeah. Let's see. You hit him with the back of your rapier. That'd be plus 11 to hit because you're flanking. -4 for non-lethal. So +7 to the attack. Somebody wants to roll that for him.
Roll good.
With a +7 to the. Okay. Well.
Oh shit!
I guess roll again to see if it's a.
Everybody
Who rolled that? Was that Waylon?
Nah, that wasn't me. That was not saying I rolled
That looks like a critical hit with the non-lethal.
My dude.
It looks like it looks like 3d6 + 4 non-lethal damage.
Damn son.
Does he get
I added
what's it
precise
called,
strike.
sneak
Yeah.
attack? Oh, he doesn't get sneak attack for flanking?
Oh, he's sneak attacking too. So that's, I guess. Well, I don't think you can. I don't think you can non-lethal damage a sneak attack unless you have a specific weapon for that, like a sap. Sneak attack that deals non-lethal, or can make that deals non-lethal instead of lethal damage. He cannot use a weapon that deals lethal damage to deal non-lethal damage in a sneak attack. So yeah, no. Sneak attacks.
But I'm using the butt of the rapier.
Sneak attacks are lethal. No, I know that. But
That is
you wouldn't be able to add your sneak attack damage to the.
You would need
attack.
to carry a sap around.
Yeah, there's specific weapons like a sap. If you were to use a sap, you can sneak attack with a sap and deal non-lethal damage with that.
Yeah.
But you got your precise strike damage, so 14. Yeah, between Rakim and and Caldum. They immediately rush up on him when he was blinded and stunned, and both as Caldum had him in the back, freaking. I mean, as Rakim had him in the back and he went forward, Caldum freaking popped him in the across the head and knocked him out.
Damn, you guys beating up
Damn,
on
son.
mental patients? This is crazy.
Well,
Hey,
first of all, his tongue
look,
elongated
if
like
I
it
would
was
have did lethal damage, I
Orochimaru.
probably would have just killed him with that hit.
Listen, man, all I know is
There's something
that
wrong with him.
when we're in the hospital, those patients, we're there to help them, okay? Not make them worse. He's
This
sick.
dude turned into
He's not a
Orochimaru
villain.
just now, bro. I think we should definitely find out what's going on with him.
Look,
And I bet
some,
fucking Naruto and
We
all of
we
Konoha is
helped him.
happy Orochimaru
Yeah, we
is
helped him. We helped
alive
him
as
sleep.
well.
We
Motherfucker
helped him
is
sleep.
he
And
went
now
night
come
night.
and
like
yeah,
fucking
he's sleeping real good.
Hills,
That's
fucking
After killing mad people in the Leaf Village during a fucking takeover,
nah.
as well as killing
listen,
the
man.
fucking
I
Hokage.
don't know. I don't know.
Oh shit!
Quid was just burning naked goblin bitches alive in a sweaty sex dungeon. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Who-
I don't think you'd be. I don't think you should be. I don't think you would be really worried
Shit.
about us knocking out a mental patient.
I don't remember those goblins being butt ass naked handling all that fucking cocaine,
Hey,
bro.
I didn't. Hey, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing.
You know what? We'll just bundle this guy up all nice, right?
Yeah.
We'll put him
Yeah.
on a leather couch in Quindemir's room, and he can talk to him about childhood
Right.
traumas,
Right.
why he is the way he is.
Right. We'll get him there. We'll get him there. He just gotta have some. He just gotta have some lumps. He just gotta have some lumps. That's all.
Yeah, he's already in a straitjacket. As far as I'm concerned,
He broke
Nah,
out
he
of
broke
this.
out.
he
broke out of
there.
there.
He broke out of
he broke out and was trying to hurt Icarus.
That sicker was
So-
the loudest car on earth.
Sorry.
It's my car. It's my car. My fault.
No.
that-
It's a guy. It's not you. It's not you at all.
That's a-
I live
yeah,
next to
that
Ghost Rider. I live next to Ghost Rider, nigga. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
You
It
can
was,
hear
it
this
was my
dude's car
it was my collision alarm.
We thought it was
You
a
can hear this
Ghost
dude's.
Rider.
Some dude in front of me stopped real short, so my car just had to stop itself.
I'm not even joking. You hear this dude's car from miles away, bro. Fucking incredible.
I would turn to the orderlies at this point, and I'm just like, perhaps you should invest in sturdier restraints.
Mm.
Yep, because when you look at the straitjacket, it did look kind of beat up and old.
Mm.
Aaron Hayes
Quinn
in the
Bear.
meantime is he looks completely like freaked out right now, as if like he wasn't expecting this to happen, and he kind of fumbles a bit as he's speaking. He's like, uh, "You two, quickly, take him away, take him away." Um, he turns to your group, and he like raises his hands up, and he's like, I humbly apologize for this. Please, please, please forgive that. Forgive that outburst. Forgive what had just happened. I do apologize. Um, if I may just, I'm glad that you are okay, Miss, and everyone else is okay, and we're gonna take him. We'll be taking him back to his cell. If it's not. I don't want any bad word about this to leave from here. So if I have your word that
Bro,
this is it can be forgotten as if it didn't happen, that would be beneficial.
Well, more than your apologies, I am more concerned with the cryptic words that came out of his mouth directed solely at Icarus. And I am also curious about the spontaneous change in his anatomy. His tongue elongated during his tirade. Have you ever seen such a thing exhibited by that patient before now?
Well, we had some suspicion that maybe something was maybe possibly just not just mentally, but even physically ailing him, and although uh we figured that maybe
Sense motive.
it was due to his yeah, roll sense motive.
Oh, I don't like none of that shit. He's stuttering too much for me, nigga. Why you stuttering so much? Huh?
I wait, oh, wrong modifier. You get the feeling that like he's you don't get a sense that like what he's saying right now is any sort of lie, or you figure you figure that maybe he's stuttering over what he's saying because seems might seem embarrassed about the situation. Um, but as he continues to speak, he's like, we thought maybe he was physically is physically ill due to his mental condition, although it's possible he maybe we'll be checking up on that.
Equipped are you to deal with him if he continues to change?
This is a very good question.
To change?
We just told you his tongue grew.
Oh,
He broke out of his straitjacket.
Right.
Do you
Uh,
deal with things like this often? Is this
And the
not
sudden
not
strange.
not quite. That is, yes, an interesting physical phenomenon. Well, no, we don't normally have this happen. We're gonna have to look deeper into this and make sure that everything's okay. Make sure.
are these the only two orderlies you have?
Uh,
Do you think the
per-
two of them could have taken him down?
well, they've been doing a great job here ever since I've hired them. But maybe we can talk again another time. Obviously, I was already busy to begin with, and now I have extra work to do. So if you would mind.
well, actually, I do mind because I am curious about who is funding this facility because they are not doing such a good job with providing the necessary funds to keep up with the
I have
wear and
sponsors.
tear.
I have reputable sponsors for this, but I am not at liberty to discuss their identity. So
So you mean to tell me you have sponsors, but yet you seem to be having quite a bit of a problem when it comes to maintenance? Take a look at the conditions of the straitjacket that he was being held in.
he goes, yes, there are some things here that we need some maintenance with, and we should be receiving more funds at some point in the future to rectify this situation. I've been using most of the money to make sure that other security measures, such as patients leaving the establishment, has been taken care of first, as you can see by our construction, as well as the doors and the locks that are here at the establishment. But all right, uh,
Hmm.
if
Why are
if
you suddenly so in such a hurry to get rid of us?
You know, and I just want to add that when he was coming towards me and I put him down, this look in his eyes did not seem like one of somebody who was just trying to harm somebody. He had a murderous intent. Something was not right about this whole situation.
Well, of course. Your presence here probably agitated him even further. I didn't want him to be interviewed to begin with, but I did so for the sake of the sheriff and for you to get off my back already.
What sort of
Icarus,
other what sort of other patients do you keep here?
Information I do not have to divulge. If you'll excuse me.
Icarus, the words that he said to you,
He ran away. He gonna walk away.
Mm,
He goes over towards this door that's located there and opens it with takes out his keys, unlocks it, opens it.
man, I don't like it.
Closes it behind him and locks it.
I forget it.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any more
Cal-
information out of him.
Calvin was eyeballing the locks, though, as he was doing that, trying to see what kind of key he was using and see if it's something that, if needed, he might have to pick later.
As for the orderlies, they open this door and drag Grace up the stairs.
Okay.
Hmm.
They too, close it, lock it behind them.
we tried to, but then he flipped the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, who? What?
And it just gets pretty quiet as now that the Aaron Habe had gone through this doorway and the other two orderlies had gone through that and
No,
taken Grace upstairs.
this was the bodyguard, right? From the that survived the attack.
Grace is the bodyguard that survived the attack, yes.
So, does anyone else get a sense that something happened to this man that might seem inhuman? Because that was not normal.
Something's definitely going on here.
Well, he definitely his whole
That is definitely a strong possibility. But I cannot quite let go of the particular words in which he said to Icarus. If I may paraphrase, it went something along the lines of, I must kill the one whom my master loves more than me. But why Icarus in particular? It could have been anybody.
And is the master he's talking about? This is the skin saw man. Is that what he said?
Mm.
That is the only connection that I see. Oh. It must be. It must
Hmm?
be
Skin
Fox
saw, man.
Glove. No,
Mm.
it's Fox Glove. His master.
Well,
He said, this is what your characters recall him saying to Icarus. And what he said to Icarus was, he said you would visit me, his lordship, the one that unmade me said so. He has a place for you, a precious place. I'm so jealous. He has a message for you. He made me remember it. I hope I haven't forgotten. The master wouldn't approve if I forgot. And then he goes, he said that if you came to his misgivings, that if you joined his pact, he would end his harvest in your honor. At that point, I think I had two of the characters had passed a local check. It was Quindamir and Caldum both, and they looked at each other as they were both about to say something. Um, each of them, the two brothers realizing that they both heard similar, know something about this this misgivings. Um, but before they were able to say anything about it was when Grace had broken out of the straitjacket and attacked. What they
Mm.
both recall is a local talk in the area in the region, and particularly in Sandpoint, is that the misgivings is actually a local name for a rundown and abandoned estate that's further south. A place called Foxglove Manor.
Hey, Lewis, quick question. Did we hear what he said to Icarus before he broke out? Is that is that is
Yeah,
that what Quindamir and I overheard, and that's when we looked at each other?
yeah.
But then we had to.
The passage I just read was what he had said to Icarus before he broke
Okay.
out of the strait. That happened last session.
Well, that would change what the stuff I was just saying then, because I was just talking about what just happened. Seemed inhuman. But now that I realize that he's calling somebody else his master and saying somebody that undone him, obviously some type of experimentation was done on him. So at that point, I'm pretty sure Quindamir would chime in before me. But Caldum's concern is, and what he's going to bring up to Icarus, I'm just going to bring it up now, is are you familiar with this place of misgivings?
she shakes her head.
Did
I
she
am.
roll a knowledge local?
I
Oh,
don't have knowledge
oh, you
local.
don't have. Okay, I thought she did. So it's just okay. Oh, you know what? I know somebody else had it. I think they rolled it, but they didn't. They failed it. I think wasn't it Naseer?
No, I think it was Wayland.
Yeah, it was Naseer. Waylon?
Oh
Waylon
wait,
has it too.
I
Yeah,
do have knowledge local. Wait a minute.
yeah, you do. Yeah, Waylon rolled. Waylon. I think everybody here except for Rakeem and doesn't have it.
So so if Icarus, if you roll it, then you could.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
You'll, your answer would depend.
19 plus 4, 23. You know, you've heard of the place as well.
Heard of it? It's. I want to say that it would be dangerous to go there with little information that we have. Right now, that's currently the only evidence we have.
Yeah, I mean that's next logical place of interest. I think we ran through all the other Sandpoint leads, right? There was 3 of them.
While your characters are, as Rakeem was speaking, the door opens back up from here.
Motherfucker,
That,
like, get out!
that the door opens and um you hear a lot of commotion. You're waiting for Aaron Habe to turn around the corner, but instead of Aaron Habe, you see suddenly quite seemingly piling out of the doorway and turning the corner,
Yeah.
shuffling along ever so deadly silent. Humanoid figure with rotten skin, cold, lifeless eyes, jerky movements.
Excuse me?
Not speaking, not making any sound.
Wonderful.
Uh,
Your characters have faced creatures like this before, although I think the ones before that you faced, didn't they? It was
let's go.
the ogre zombie you guys fought?
Oh shit! The exploded ogre zombie. Yeah.
Or I know it was I know you guys fought an ogre zombie. These are zombies from a human stuff. They come.
So it,
That's what you see coming around the corner.
so
There's
it
like
really is
there's
real
zombies
people then.
coming around right now.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, I'm jumping
yeah,
right up
your
front.
characters, yeah, your
Total,
characters can
total,
roll it.
total
Yeah.
defense.
I think Rakeem, where was he? He was like standing here.
Yeah, I think I was here.
Let
So
me see.
Roll
Was
another
Nasir there?
initiative?
Wherever your characters were before the door opened, because whoever sees the zombies first is going to be obviously going to have to call out to the rest of the group since
yeah.
they don't have line of sight. Except I think
Oh,
Crinimia does, but
we have more company.
Mhm.
So
To the
fighting
to the
pose.
fight, brother. I already did. I had already rolled the sense motive on him before to see if he was lying, and he wasn't lying. He was actually shocked about shit. He was genuinely shocked.
from Nasir's judgment, there was a
Uh,
Yeah,
possibility.
assuming he didn't.
There was a possibility
right.
this guy was actually had
Yeah,
a
but I'm
decent
sure
bluff
he was
had
lying.
a decent bluff skill,
Yeah,
and yeah, and
yeah.
nobody else rolled one, so
uh,
I thought more people were gonna roll it, but
yeah. That motherfucker ran out of here
My sense
right
motive
when you right
trash.
when you was saying he was already leaving. Rolling.
yeah, no, obviously not a surprise round. So everyone can roll initiative.
Damn, how many motherfuckers are in here? Look at all, look at all these legs.
Get off these legs.
Oh, you motherfucker. Initiative.
Mhm.
Yep.
Let's get popping. Oh God,
Oh, you run
He
an
has
initiative?
initiative.
dice came on.
Damn.
I don't like the way these shits is just flying out of here, yeah.
Wayland's initiative.
Rolling. Motherfuckers is rolling too strong. I'm
Damn.
rolling my dice that strong. Like, time to change the color. Not yet. Let's get the box in. I just rolled a 20 with these. What am I talking about? They're slow rolling. It's been a long night.
Under me, I rolled a 1 for initiative and still got 15 initiative. It's crazy.
Right, right.
Sorry about that.
Still got, rolled a 1 and still got 31.
That's wild.
Crazy.
I got a phone call, so it cut me off at Discord.
That's all good.
It's all good, bro. We're getting ready to fight for our lives. There's like 7 zombies headed our way. And
What?
they're 1, 2. I'm dead serious. 1, 2,
Straight out of
3,
Resident
4.
Evil,
This
son.
straight out of Resident Evil. So
It's all right, guys. I've been playing Resident Evil 4. I'm prepared for this. All
Me
right.
too.
way
Dead
go.
Island too. Let's go.
And where'd they come
from?
Oh, you said
Listen.
Dead Island too.
The back
Listen,
room.
shoot
the
them
back
shoot
room.
them in the head once. They stagger. You hit them with a spin kick. We got this. Let's go.
Was it the
They
door?
can't-
The door that he
Yeah.
locked that he went in?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That motherfucker.
Mhm.
We should have wasted his ass right there.
Yo, I was like contemplating. I was so gonna like run over there and stick my foot in the door and like not let him
Mhm.
leave, but I didn't. I didn't follow through. I should have done it.
Oh no.
Is that everybody? Okay, yeah.
So like
Mhm.
more EXP. Anywho, I'm not going to be able to stay for the fight though, so please don't let Caldum die.
We got you.
And
More tricks up my sleeve this time. We're good.
You're
We're
I mean,
good.
you're
I
in
just
good.
rolled-
You're in good hands.
I already
and
used
rolled a
color
20
spray
for you.
once, okay? I already used
I
color
just rolled
spray.
a 20 for you. So it's gonna be
I
a
know
good night.
that shit was godlike. And then have him do a shit ton of acrobatics because I don't think
Mhm.
he'll ever fail that.
Not with those boots I made.
I know.
Mhm.
They never.
That's what I'm saying. I had to protect Sticky Icky. Shit. She hooked it up. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to like just listen in and watch on Twitch. But I got to dip out.
All
All right,
bro.
bro. You safe.
Later. See you guys next week.
All right. Peace.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Slide another one out. Yeah, there you go. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
go ahead. Come on.
There you go. Let's go. Bring them out.
I hear footsteps in the
Yeah,
dark.
there's another one.
Yeah, look at that head. Yeah.
I see him.
Mhm.
Little head
He
peeking
said,
out.
"Look
See
at
that
that."
shit? Look at that little shit.
Mhm.
I know, I can't even shrink it. I might as well just fucking with the fog. Might as well just get rid of the
Yeah.
fucking fog.
Fuck the fog. It's over now, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Looks like first up is Rakeem, the guy who saw it first. See them-
Uh, All right, I got a question about
Sorry,
these
now.
tiles. Like these like half tiles and shit. Is this 3 tiles wide or is this fucking like how does this work here? This hallway. You know what I mean? Like, are you able to stand
Oh,
like here?
yeah, I see what you're
stand-
saying.
You know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? Now that you mention that, I thought something was off with the map. I think I gotta readjust it real quick. But I'm like, why is the? I don't remember it looking like that when I first put it out here. Oh, maybe, okay, there. So let's see if I can fix that. That's more of oh, it was supposed to be. Pick. All right, there we go.
right. Where's? Oh, there you are.
It's time to get
So I
tricky.
suppose in the want to try to contain them into a nice little cluster here. So I'm actually just gonna take one step forward here and take the total defense action.
Icarus?
Oh, I'm. Oh, okay.
And I just want to say actually I'll say to Nasir, I'm like, if we can keep them grouped up, Waylon can do his thing.
Mm.
So what she does,
I says, it's about time we get to see some new tricks.
and I don't know if you spoke that in common or whatnot, but Icarus, like, there's a flare of like energy that surrounds her, kind of like a blazing of fire, and she molds her hands together, and originally there are sparks of lightning that forms around her fingers, but immediately she transforms it into fire, and she pushes the energy out to land here. She
Mm.
is casting aggressive thundercloud, but instead of electricity, she turned it into fire.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
That's dope. So it's a flaming cloud that just follows him.
It's a flaming cloud. It's just like a flaming sphere, but instead of it being on the ground, it's in the air.
Got you. God damn.
So you guys can move through it without having to do acrobatics checks.
That's nasty.
Mm.
And the save is plus 18. So it's 18.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the other one missing. Fix that. Okay. Aggressive thundercloud. All right. I don't know the specifics to this. This is the first time I'm seeing this cast actually. Crackling spherical storm cloud flies in whichever direction you point, deals electricity damage to strikes. Has a fly speed of 20 feet. Okay. I need to get an electricity ball.
I turned it into fire. I turned it into
Oh,
fire
you turn
though.
it to fire? Then I
Yeah.
will use the flaming sphere that we have on hand.
But it's good because they don't have to do acrobatics checks to move through it.
All right. How many spaces does it take up?
Has a fly speed of 20 feet, perfect move. If it enters the space, like it stops moving for the round. It is like it's like a flaming sphere, but electricity and it flies. Okay. Um, a successful reflex negates the damage. It provides concealment to anything within it. Um, and its flickering light illuminate the same area a candle would. Sphere moves as long as you actively direct it, move action. Otherwise, it stays at rest and crackles. It can be moved by wind and counts as a small creature for determining how wind affects it. It has no physical substance. Cannot.
Waylon Buddy.
So if I turned it into fire, would it still be affected by concealment?
I would say it's a crackling ball of smoking fire. So yeah. So you conjure it into existence and fly it toward where?
Move it here. The DC is 18.
Mm,
Damn.
mm. That is
Go ahead and
30.
roll that. Go ahead and roll that for me, DM. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Oi.
Mm. Hold that.
It's
Fail.
3d6
That's a fail.
points of damage. Jump fire damage.
Let's go.
In the
Let's
cindering
go.
fucking clouds. Incinerating
Let's
clouds.
go. That's good time.
Just I get specialized fire. My God. My saves would be plus 20. It will be 20 DC saves. That's great.
All right, baby. Let's go.
You roll damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like just burning, waiting. Like
Making my way
Let's
down
go, Quinn.
burning zombies in a burning cloud, and I'm homebound.
Ooh, big
so
damage.
as the ball, the aggressive fireball, she
Right.
summons into existence and has it fly out towards towards the zombie. Although, do you have line of sight? Probably should 5 foot there so you can actually see it. Fly it towards the zombie, and as it strikes the zombie, its body fucking flares up into fire, and like it goes to it, its movements stop as its body blackens, and smoking and crisping right now. It's down, downed it.
Too easy. Clear.
Yep.
What did I get for the
Vandermeer's up next.
shoot? Where is my
It's
summon initiative?
We're about to have a ball, bro. Oh, I just lined up. Motherfuckers is just hugging each other,
Oh, there it is.
singing kumbaya. Look at these motherfuckers.
Kumbaya, my lord.
It is the
Kumbaya.
zombie's turn. Now, zombies can only take.
You tricked me, yo. I thought they were like later on. You son of a
No.
bitch.
Now you know their initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, first round. Yeah, the first round nobody knows anybody's initiative yet until it comes up. Is that 2 of them?
Lesson learned. I may not have moved to this spot.
All right, this one. Okay, this is interesting. This one just advances forward this way, but goes through the fucking. I gotta roll reflex for him.
Is that? Oh, that's not my combat reflexes, right? What is the
Failed.
threat? Space is
Roll
fine.
another 3d6. They might just be walking into this shit.
Do a little Congo line through the fire.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Join us. Join us. Mm-hmm.
But like, you gotta go do it too. Stop playing.
He did. No, he did. Roll there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Dumbass zombies. That one survived.
Jump in the line. Work the body all the time.
That's right here.
Everybody wants to die.
He might have passed. He passed that.
That one passed.
Oh, he
Roll
passed.
damage.
That one.
Roll. Oh no, yeah, it takes no
Yeah.
damage. It basically was lurching forward and went like it lurched a bit more to the left and went underneath.
Um,
Okay, wait.
combat reflexes is 5 feet, right? Is it melee range? Yeah.
Man, I
Sorry.
gotta,
What
I
happened?
gotta,
No, I was trying to think of when the threatened space is, but I
I
was
gotta
thinking of
roll
something
2
else.
more zombie reflexes.
Ooh,
Mm.
I
Okay,
look like
that
I
one
look.
passed. All right, roll
Oh, that
damage
was
for
a
the other one.
two. That was the subscription kicked in hard.
So this one takes 10
Subscription
points of
kicked in
fire
on
damage.
overtime for that one. That shit was like a two, then it turned into a 13. I don't know. I should say, well, no.
Damn, how many is that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3,
Death
4, 5,
powers
6.
and shit.
So there should be one more.
All right, good. Actually, with the
glad I
movement
picked
they
that.
have,
I'm glad I
it's
picked that
working out
spell.
exactly. Yeah, it's working out
Mm-hmm.
exactly the way I thought with the movement they got. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm
that'll
glad.
end. That will end their turn.
Perfect. That's where I wanted them all. Right there.
Windermere.
Mm,
Windermere's
good
turn.
lord.
That looks like a Wayland bombing to me if I ever saw one right there.
Ever so, bro. I almost want to delay just to let him do do
Well, you
dirty
don't have
work.
to. You could get into the mix now because you know that Waylon
Oh,
told
really?
you that he could curve his
Mm.
explosions around people now.
Wow. God,
This guy got that wanted
God.
training.
He got
Yep,
precise bomb. It
I got
is.
precise bombs
God
now.
about bomb. Things have changed. We're no longer slumming it. God,
Mhm.
Leveled up.
Oh, you told him that?
God.
I was gonna surprise him. Be like,
Um,
as you characters were reflexively attempting to dodge, you realized blast didn't go near
uh,
you, actually.
I'm not still throw it out there. Put it in there. At least we gotta
Yeah.
put it in
It's
there.
still a awesome
It's,
display because like you look around,
yeah,
you're just surrounded by flames
explain it because we know
in
what it
every
is.
spot but yours.
Uh,
Like
but
standing in the vortex of an explosion is kind of crazy.
Quinn's up.
Yeah, Quinn's
Quinn.
up.
Oh wait, he's not
Oh,
here yet.
wait, Wayland's controlling him
He's
now.
in. Yeah, wait. Let's got him.
So Quindamere, five.
And after he goes, Nasir, you will be up.
And I guess doing it, coming down, and doing the flaming sphere back here.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Then he could roll it forward next turn if they're still there.
Right.
What did he do? He moved in, did what?
Flaming sphere from the wand.
Ew.
Flaming sphere.
So is it possible to like put like the flaming spear on the floor and then have the aggressive thundercloud on the top?
So they would suffer both spells for entering this
Right.
sphere.
Ugh.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
That's dirty. Because that's
Wait.
exactly where I was gonna put it.
Where's it going? There or somewhere else?
Back,
Right
back,
here.
way in the corner.
Oh,
Back right.
fucking zombie. We'll roll his reflex. Pass,
Mm.
so takes no damage. That is the first round. Should last another 2 rounds. Nasir, you're up.
All right. Um, going to. I don't even know where to go. Should I just go right here? I'm gonna plug this spot right up here.
Yeah, plug the hole.
Bink, bink. See, actually, can I can I fly and kick? Can I fly and kick here to this one?
Well, the flying kick comes in the
You wouldn't.
in the
I mean, you
flurry,
could.
and you'd
Yeah.
have to fly and kick to somebody else.
Right.
So
Oh, okay.
you ain't got
That's
nowhere to
right.
go right now.
That's true.
You wouldn't even need to. I mean, you're
No.
you're
Because I
five
could
foot.
fly
You're
kick.
you're a 5 foot step away, and you can flurry.
Oh, like flying kick
Uh,
instead of the fly foot, it's a stylish
yeah.
flying kick into the guy.
Right. Right.
I got
Oh,
instead
okay.
of
Yeah,
instead
but
of
yeah, you could do
instead of
that too.
just
Yeah,
be like "Wah!" just
move a
fly across
distance
the
equal.
floor.
Yeah, and
And
yeah,
he
you
closes.
can make.
You see Nasir take. You see for the first time. You see Nasir crouch down, and you see him just explode, and he takes off
Yeah.
with a flying kick across the fucking a big ass fucking Jago flying kick into the
Yeah, impossibly straight, like
yeah, you know,
Jago.
straight, and takes off and hits the this, and then goes into his flurry. I'm gonna do. Can I trip with the Havishar? I don't know, with the scarf. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Um,
Oh, the shaft tooth, toosh, shaft
yeah,
toosh.
I could trip with that, right? So
You would
in the
have to.
I can fight with that in the flurry, right? Because it's a whip.
You would have to. I didn't even know you had it drawn out. Um.
I had it wrapped around my fist, so it's
So you're wielding it. Is I guess is
like
the question.
kind of like the whip. It would be like the whip, like how I had the whip, like
Okay. So you're
wrapped around
wielding
his
it.
fist, like a
Okay.
yeah. Um,
Nah. I mean, yeah.
yeah.
You can make an attack with it. You only get one. You can't use it with a flurry.
Oh, okay. Um, shit. Then I'll just flurry. I'll just flurry, then trip in the flurry, right?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks. So what's your first attack gonna be?
Just regular straight punch, straight power attack
All right.
punch.
Should be a power
7
attack.
plus.
That should be plus
Yeah.
6 to the attack then. Yeah, +6.
So 28 plus. Boom. And then I will trip.
Hold up. The 11 was a miss.
But what
Mm-mm.
happened to the flying kick though?
Uh, yeah. What? So does a fly kick count as an
What flying
attack?
kick?
It's
What flying kick
it's one
Or
of
does
your
is it a movement?
is what flying kick does is it lets you
This is a
move.
movement.
It lets you move
10 feet.
at the moment,
The
yeah, 10 feet, and
fast movement.
still be able to like either finish your flurry or make a flurry.
Make a flurry. So I
So
could close a gap.
say an enemy's 10 feet away. Normally, if you moved, you would only get 1 attack. But with flying
Right.
kick, you can move to 10 feet
Feet
and
and attack.
get your flurry, get a full attack with flurry. Or the other option you can do is say you begin your flurry and you hit with the first attack and you knock the guy out. Okay,
Right.
there's another guy 10 feet away. You could initiate your flying kick, move
Flying
10
kick.
feet to the other guy, get your second flurry attack on the second guy.
Mhm.
And obviously, as you're a higher level monk and you've got like 4 or 5 attacks, you could 1, 2, 3 hit a guy, flying kick towards
Right.
another, and finish off,
I
1, 5, 6 to another guy.
jabbing style by then too, so I'll be moving all over
Right.
the place.
So yeah,
I'll probably be.
that's what flying kick does.
Nice.
Yeah. Next attack is the trip attack.
All right. So next attack is the trip. The trip boosts.
Trip
You
with
have
the Shavashaw with
oh,
the plus.
and you did power attack. So um, with the whip, you can't flurry with the whip.
Oh,
This your
why not?
second attack. Yeah, your second attack has to be
Oh,
unleashed. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, then I'll just trip him then. I'll just trip him with the legs. I'll do it with, like I'll sweep him in the legs. Try and trip the legs out.
Do you have? Oh no, you don't. Okay, so it's just +8. It's +6. Okay, yeah. +6 again
Uh,
against its combat and maneuver defense. Is okay. That was a successful trip.
mm. And that triggers
No,
what vicious stomp, right?
trigger a vicious stomp.
The best.
Mm.
Yes.
Vicious. You see, I see her sweep him off his feet. And he's like,
Mm.
ugh. And he pulls up and he does a sweeping like high leg axe kick. Brings it all his leg all up above his high above his head and just brings it down to stomp
Make
on the head of the
your
Caught him with the blood sport stomp, yo.
mm,
make your attack. Its armor class is down by 4, so it should be a lot
plus
easier
eight.
to hit. So you have +6 to hit.
Melee attack plus eight. Melee attack bonus plus eight, right? With
Yep,
the
it's +6 as you power attacks. That applies to all your attacks until your next turn.
oh okay. Okay. Use one for plus plus two. Got you. Two.
15 was a hit. You deal
Boom.
that damage.
Um,
So you deal
1d8
now 1d8
plus four.
plus not +4 but plus 8.
Mm,
Yep, 1d8 plus 8 because of the power attack.
gotcha. That's right. It's time.
Oh
Aw.
God.
Oh, ooh.
9 points of damage, and it has
Spray,
damage reduction of
spray my
5,
fucking,
so you did 4
spray
points of
my
damage.
ankle, and then fine.
Yep, damage reduction 5. Your characters are aware of this because of the last zombie you fought way back.
Gotcha.
Slashing weapons will go through its damage reduction. All right. With your turn done, we go to Callum.
Mm. Would be nice to have a shattering punch. Do do do. Next level, baby. Power attack. You take a -1 on all melee attack rolls to gain a +2. With power attack, it's -1, right? On melee attacks.
Your base attack is now plus. Your base attack is for every
Oh,
for every +4 base attack.
+4 damn.
Yeah, it
Got you.
says it on it says it should say it on your
Got you.
sheet.
Yep.
So
There it is. It
now
says
when
it broad
you
daylight. Yeah,
now
telling me
when you
shut the fuck
use
up.
it, you
Yeah.
got -2 to your attack, but you deal +4 to damage.
Yep. Nice.
So Callum,
Let's go.
I think I gotta do Callum because Matt's not not Watson. Samuel's not here.
Yeah.
Um, Callum. Hmm. That would be a that would be a hell of that would be a hell of a number of acrobatics checks.
I mean, fuck it.
Or he can use a ranged weapon.
He said he wanted to do. Don't treat.
He
Don't
said he
treat
said
man.
He did say he wanted to keep. Okay,
he
let me
said
see.
he said do
1,
100
2,
acrobatics if you got to.
3,
He says he wants to.
4.
This
Okay,
guy's prone, so he
here we go.
can't
Yeah,
do
that
too
guy's
much.
prone,
Yeah,
so
Some guy's dead in here.
Let's see how many checks he has to make. He's got a plus 16 bonus, so he can make that first check.
16. Let's go.
What's the CMD?
Who's rolling for Caldo?
CMD dropped by 4
Yeah,
times. Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I rolled the to- I
He
rolled.
doesn't actually. Yeah, yeah. Roll it, but he does not have to roll for the first guy.
Okay. What's it? A plus 16? You
He
said?
will have to roll for the second guy. Yes, plus 16.
I feel like.
That was almost a 20.
Okay, and now
Oh, it wasn't. Damn,
It
look at
was
him just
almost a
rocking
it was
with
20.
the
almost a 20.
20.
Dodged
And
that one.
Just
now
look at him rocking. Yeah.
that goes up by 5, and then another 2. No, another 4. Okay, one more for the third guy. He might pull this off. He pulled it off. So Caldon, I mean, he had a double move to do it, but he
Right.
did it. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4 squares here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and he ends up
Quadruple
here.
backflip.
You guys see Caldum, especially with the new, and you can see the boot faintly glowing
Mm-hmm.
as it's enhancing his tumbling features. He dive rolls. He jumps over this zombie, lands on his back, leaps over it, freaking grabs onto the shoulders of this zombie as he does a handstand, twists himself
Mm-hmm.
around as he kicks his legs out in sort of like a spin, and like
Mm-hmm.
leaps um leaps onto the ground and dive rolls past this zombie and ends up over here. Both his weapons drawn.
It's
I,
gotta be the
he
shoes.
he
I, t-
flourished.
Nasir's
I,
mad
I, I,
jealous.
I
He
turned
just
to
put
Nasir.
on
I go,
the
I
Nike
taught him that.
commercial. I taught him that. That's true. You guys got them acrobatic skills. He came to the
Mm-hmm.
dojo. Honestly, yeah. I mean, his skill had to come from somewhere. He came to the dojo once in a while. Got some practice with that.
I'm training him. Got
Raheem
some
taught
training
him
in.
that
We had
shit.
him on the
Raheem,
log.
he did it.
We had him
He
on the wooden logs, jumping from wooden
he did
log to
that
wooden log.
flawlessly. All right, his turn is up.
All right.
Waylon.
Reynolds. 5, 10, 15, 20. Mhm. Goes
Mm-hmm.
there. And he's gonna throw a bomb in this square.
Mm.
You get to see the bomb in action.
And designate these 2 squares right here as being free of the bomb.
Everything else.
Everything else goes up in fuego.
One attack +1 plus a point blank.
Should be plus
And
9.
+3 extra. Plus
I think
3
it's
plus your dex
dexterity.
+6. So 6 plus, so yeah, it should be +9. And you got precise shot, so all it has is cover, which cancels that. Yeah, you should don't roll a 1. Like, yeah, just don't roll a 1. That's all you got.
It's gonna hurt.
That was a direct hit. And as your characters as the 2 monks were expecting to practice their evasion skill feature and ready to dodge the blast, you notice that like the
You see,
explosion,
Nasir
explosion,
flinched. Nasir flinched out of reflex. Like, oh shit.
the explosion when it hit that zombie, it like the explosion like it flared out this way like that, but it like there was like a wall here in front of you that just like it kind of like flattened out and didn't bother enveloping the two of you at all.
Yeah, you see the explosion like you see the flames just come towards you, and it just stops. Like the magic that he invested into the bomb itself caused it to explode in such a way that you could literally see the flames like enveloping the zombies and exploding, but the force stops right where 5 feet away from your faces.
Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Not fucking Cirque du Soleil zombie, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, they
Oh,
both take
actually,
3 fire damage, right?
nah, they take more than
Fuck it.
that.
Yeah, it's 7 minimum, half that on a reflex. But the one that
No,
you
it's 8 minimum because I'm within 30 feet.
oh,
So
that's
it's
right.
extra
Yeah,
one.
8 minimum.
So
So
they would
then
take
4
4.
damage. Okay, that was
Got
enough
those
to
dawn of the
this
dead,
one was already fucking burnt, so that was enough to take
those
this guy
Zack
out.
Snyder zombies.
And then this one
And that
right
was
here
enough to
probably
take this one
too.
out as well.
So
And
it's
then
still
this
going
one
more
takes
or
the
less
Okay.
full
direct hit.
3d6 plus 5 damage.
It's not plus. Yeah, plus 5. Right. 36.
And Calvin's like, "Man, leave me some, shoot." 13 points of damage. Boom, you guys just
Gotta be the
fucking
drummer, son. Gotta
burnt
be the drummer.
these burnt fucking guts and everything. Load. You guys realize
Like, you
how
see
much
the
more
explosion go off.
explosion is just wild, man.
And as you hear that sound, you see just pieces of flaming zombie bits just explode outwards. Some of it getting on your clothes, get plasters the walls.
Listen, I told you Raheem loves fucking fire. He is loving every second of this right now.
Like cooked
Turns
Shame,
he,
zombie
shame but not
meat.
serious.
You smell.
he looks at you, he's like, more! Do it again!
Fire! Fire!
That was my move and my standard. I am done.
We go to round 2. Round 2 ends up being interesting because on round 2,
Those giant tentacles that grow out of their head, like Resident Evil.
okay, so how does that work? Okay. Round 2 has it where in front of both Nasir and Rakim, you hear casting. Characters hear casting. Caldum actually hears it right next to him, but doesn't see
Oh my.
the caster.
Mm.
However, the caster does appear upon the actually no. Caster it's still invisible. Because this spell is not a direct attack, it's actually conjuring into existence. What you see is a vertical wall comes up between where's my drawing tool? Let's draw the wall.
Oh shit. Is Calvin about to get sealed off? Yeah. Stop.
There's the
Bruh.
wall. A vertical wall of skeletal arms attaches itself to the solid surfaces of that hall. This wall of bone, okay, composed of up to one
Whoops.
5-foot square per level. Okay, wall must be vertical
Mm-hmm.
and rest upon a firm foundation. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
section of the wall. His hit points. Let's try to break through a
That's
single shot. Okay, for each creature.
fucking
And for those of you that are adjacent to the wall, the skeletal hands of the bone wall is reaching out to attempt to grapple the two monks.
cox.
Some creepy shit.
Can
And the
I break
CMD
the wall?
is equal to the caster level. So let me roll the check. What's your combat maneuver defenses?
Uh,
Does
plus
does my total defense shit go into that too, or is that
Yeah, it does. It does. That adds to your that adds to your CMD. So whatever your CMD is, normally just add the dodge bonus to it.
CMD 22? Oh, why is that 22?
23 for me.
Then plus 5, plus 9. So 30, 31?
Ooh.
Jeez.
God damn.
The nat 20
Wait.
makes it a success.
Mm.
As for the seer, what would you say your CMD was? You said 23?
That's
23.
wild.
Okay. The skeletal hands failed to grab you, but they were quick to snatch Rakim in a grapple.
Uh,
So they successfully grappled him, and he takes 1d6 points of damage.
oh, man. Smoke him if you got him.
Full damage. The premium is rolling in right now.
Man.
And he has the
Mhm.
grappled condition and cannot move away from the wall until he, breaks out of the grapple.
Told you.
And yeah, Kaldum is
That motherfucker would roll a nat 20 on that.
Kaldum is next to the caster but can't see him, and obviously is now going to slice at the bastard,
Nasir
hoping
goes,
to hit him.
enlarge me.
Yeah.
I gotta break the wall down. I
Rakim,
gotta break the wall.
it is actually your turn.
Can you do non-lethal damage to the wall?
No, it wouldn't do shit. He'll
Gotcha.
have to. You can break the wall, but you'd have to lethally damage it.
Yep.
How does that work? Does this thing also have
That's
like
hit
damage
points.
reduction shit? Like, how does it work when you're breaking objects?
Probably got all that shit. Hardness.
You just make a
Damage
normal attack. I mean, it's impossible to miss unless you roll a 1. If you roll a 1, then you hit it but deal no damage, pretty much. But
Yeah. Fuck it. Enlarging.
yeah, because it's got an AC of like 5 minus. Yeah. Just don't roll a 1, and but you hit it. You make your attack against it, and on a successful hit, you roll damage, and then I would apply hardness. If you deal enough damage to it, it'll break it. It'll break it down a little
Yeah.
bit.
I'm gonna stack it with the Javik style, so I'll hit it at least 3 times.
All right. So, yes. Is this the kind of thing where like it's gonna damage me, like because I'm grappled? Like it won't damage you. You know what I mean? I don't get damage just for standing next to it, right? Is it
You
just
only
because it's
take
grappled me? Or?
damage. Gains the ground grappled opponents cannot move. All of the movements prohibited. The wall cannot move or pin foes. Each round. No, it's just each round that it succeeds at a grapple, it will just continue dealing 1d6 damage. But
So
if you're attacking it, it's not going to deal any damage. It has to be grappling you for it to deal damage.
can I use escape artist to get out of this?
Yeah, yes, you can.
Yeah. Escape. Welcome to Escape Artist.
So yeah, it's your turn.
Bitch,
If
get
you are
off.
grappled, DC equal to your opponent, or escape with DC equal to your. Wait, what is the CMD of the? Does it have one? Probably not.
It's going to be 24. Watch.
Oh, there it is. CMD of the wall for the purpose of escaping the grapple is 10 plus its CMB. And what did you get?
23 total.
23.
You escape. You are no longer grappled. I believe.
Bitch,
That is-
get off.
Hmm.
Get off.
And that was a
Uh,
standard action. Yeah.
So I'm like, I was too
Was
slow on that one, brother.
a standard
Yeah.
action.
Gotta
But
be
I'm
a
not
little
even
bit
gonna.
lighter on your feet.
I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna stand there and I'm like, try that again.
So try that again. Oh shit. All right. Icarus's turn.
I will.
Fuck it, bro.
I will leave the cloud where it is, because I will take a move action to pull my enlarge wand out, and then the standard to enlarge Nasir.
Here goes. Here we go again. The fake deep voice going.
Roll the zombies reflex on that one.
Damn, this nigga was
Damn,
nonstop
Man,
rolling
yo.
zombies the whole night, son.
zombie out here just
We
saying.
just found out every single one of these zombies was training at the House of Bluestone.
Right.
Zombie.
We had a whole zombie class. It was the special that we were
shit.
running.
Oh wait,
Zombies
which
price.
one? Oh wait, that's the criminal one. Okay, I rolled for the wrong guy. So you took
All
out a
right.
wand and enlarged person. Nathir. That okay, so that's gonna do this, and I gotta push people back.
Move out the way, brother.
Say move out the way. The zombies go. Okay, this zombie move forward.
That's right. They did go before me.
Actually, no. Why would it move forward? There. It'll actually move down here and roll a reflex. Oh wait, I already did roll for it. So it's just two zombies on Caldum then. Actually, that one 5 foot actually. So then yeah, it's both zombies attack Caldum.
AC too strong now.
I believe they both missed. It looks like they did. Caldum's you hear him dodging and his blades clashing together as he's dodging and blocking and parrying the zombie attacks that are on him. Nobody can see anything because there's a fucking wall of skeletal bones there in the way, but you know Caldum's back there alone. Again, in the music.
Yeah.
I like how we're like, you're in safe hands, Caldum. And
Right.
now this is the scene. If he ends up watching, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck, bro? See it
Like,
already. He's gonna be mad as shit.
how am I always in this shit?
Always, bro. Always. Always. Not our fault, bro. Not our fault. You said more acrobatics. This was his fault. He did this.
Yep. Did this to yourself, Mike.
We are only following orders, yo. It's like Nazi. I don't know.
I think you're muted in Discord, bro. There you go.
There you go.
So, I mean,
Got some wild shit going on.
Yep.
I
It's
see
almost
new
over.
pictures and everything. Everybody looks godlike. Honestly,
Right.
there's not much for Quintemere to do. So,
Pull out your wand of breaking down wall of bone. Go.
Right.
wand of breaking down wall of bone. Oh,
Plus-
flaming sphere.
+5 to break down wall of bone.
Can
I actually have shatter, but that's not a divination spell. I didn't prepare it, so yeah. I'm gonna use a flaming sphere. If I put mine on this zombie back here, you know what? Quintemere is just gonna delay. It's not worth it. It's not even worth using a charge.
Move the one that you have then.
Is that mine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one right there is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So move it over. You just move it over. I thought that was still the aggressive thundercloud.
That one is right there.
That's the one covered in like
Yeah.
800 bodies.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He gonna
Roll damage.
Uh-oh.
They ran through it like a fly zapper.
Roll 3d6.
Man. All of
Mm. Don't we love free damage, guys?
New damage. It's a new day.
So close to getting like 24 points of damage.
Triggering combat reflexes, all
Nate
sorts of shit going on.
your turn is up.
Not serious. Super large now. He walks up to the wall and he proceeds to hit it with 3 power attacks in a
Uh-oh.
row. Bam.
Roll, what do you normally roll? A d8 for damage, but because you're large, it goes up to, I think, 2d6?
There goes the second one. Ooh, there's a 20 on the second. Ugh.
Checks, though. You actually deal 2d6 damage, so that would be 2d6. You said power attack, also 2d6 plus. Damn, 2d6 plus 8.
2d6 plus 8. I just rolled a crit for
Yeah,
the
2d6
second hit.
plus 8. 2d6 plus 8. Well, let's see how much damage you do with the first one real quick.
Alright, I just so you know, I rolled. So should we see that 20 before I roll? before I roll this, the damage for the first one. Was it 2d6 plus 8?
Yep.
You see that 20 though?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright. Shit. Cool. And boom.
Which part of the wall did you hit? This one or the one in front of Rakeem?
I'm gonna hit this part up here. Not this part up here, like the
All
part
right,
that
you
connects
throw
to
out
the
your enlarged fist and all the bones and the skeletal arms, they fucking shatter. Pieces. That section is opened up. And with
Caesar made a way.
your second attack hit, you can roll damage with that one.
Alright. That's what jabbing style 3d6 plus 8.
Yep.
Bam.
Wall is
Boom.
destroyed. Wall is no longer there.
That's it. That's it. Looks around.
Caldum's turn. Caldum's got both his weapons out. think he's.
Do I still have movement? Because
No.
all I did was get enlarged.
No, you did a 5
Oh,
foot.
the
I mean, not
flurry.
5 foot. You did a
Flurry.
flurry. You did a flurry. So.
Flurry. Yeah.
Callum can attack.
I can't. I
Well,
couldn't fly and kick.
your flying
Could I
kick would have to. You could. What? You'll have to be squeezing it. You'll have to squeeze into this spot right
Okay.
here
Okay. All right.
because Rakim's in the way.
Gotcha. It doesn't go around people or through people. It gotta. Okay. I
I'm
doesn't
surprised you're
ignore
still
people.
fighting this thing.
I would have to put you here so you could reach this guy because your reach is 10 feet. You can attack from 10 feet away.
Gotcha.
But
All
you're on completely on top of Rakim. That wouldn't work. I'd have to squeeze you in.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Never mind. All right. I'm good. Open sesame.
Caldum's got rapier and short sword. I'm sure he wants the full attack. Hi, this wounded one. Yeah, if you guys want to make his attack rolls. Oh, well, I don't know. He has a choice. He knows there was a caster here. And then we got this zombie and this zombie.
How does that work with the cat? Can he like?
Assuming
He's
the caster's
invisible though.
yeah, he's invisible. The caster's still invisible. Assuming the caster's still there, if he attacks that square, there's a 50% chance he's gonna miss anyway because the enemy is invisible. But
we're fighting an invisible enemy.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the caster that put the wall of bone up is right next to Caldum, but we can't see him.
Yeah. Can't see him.
Caldum heard him, but we can't see him.
Caldum does call out now that there's an invisible caster.
How long have we been fighting this invisible caster?
Like
Just
one
this
time.
round. Just this
One
round.
time.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure.
It began this round. So
He just popped up.
only
He just put his shield up.
Caldum's now like because it's his turn. He's now alerting everyone.
He put the wall up. I just knocked the wall down.
Yeah, you're here, Quinn. Go ahead. What's Caldum doing?
No, technically, I could have used a ready action to use see invisibility because I only used a move action on my turn.
Yeah, but he didn't know there was an invisible caster until just now.
Didn't you delay anyway on last turn? So he just he delayed, didn't he?
He did. He delayed.
Caldum's go?
Oh no, Icarus told him to just that he has a flaming sphere out. He could just move action. So he used the move action.
Oh, that's right. He did move it. All right. Yeah, I forgot.
Caldum's gonna take a shot at the darkness. Let me look at his get his sheet. Yeah. This is gonna take some time. We're just gonna attack. I'll look at it next time.
All right.
All that time to be ready. What was the attack?
The sure target. The zombie.
Which one?
Oh.
The hurt one?
The one on the flames.
On the flames. All right, roll.
Oh, there's two there, huh?
Yeah,
that's why you're saying
that.
I need to hold on. Let me.
There you go.
Another one here.
Get rid of some of the bodies.
I gotta DM layer a lot of these.
The one with low HP, and then if he hits it, he's gonna do his damage and then move into its square, so he can give flanking to the boys.
All right. He did deal. He hit. Yeah, he hit. Well, if he's just making one. Yeah, he hit with the. Is he doing 2 attacks? Probably.
No, just one attack.
No, just one attack.
Just one attack.
All right, then he could move action to study it. He'll
Yeah,
do.
I have to look at his sheet. I don't have anything in front
He
of
can
me.
move action to study it. That'll give him +2 to his attack, which he does hit, and it'll also add 2 to his damage, so he can roll 1d6 plus 4 points of damage. Yeah, he can study up to 2 targets now. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Did he take some new archetype too?
No.
I don't have Calvin's
Or
6th level sheet. I only have his
he
5th
opened
level
up
sheet.
he opened up some new stuff. We'll it up to
Callum,
5.
Callum only has 5. You're thinking of
Oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
we'll live. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday at 6.
Damn. Updated with his magic items. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, 9 points of damage. It's a piercing weapon against a zombie that has damage reduction. So take off 5 from the damage reduction. It's 4 points, and 4 points is exactly what he needed to skewer it in the face and drop it.
Oh, his DR. That's
He
crazy.
drops it, and then if he 5 foot steps in there, I guess he's plans on getting.
In you're gonna 5 foot into the flaming sphere.
Right.
Quinn.
He has
He
evasion.
said,
All right.
yeah, he said more acrobatics, bro.
All right.
Some more
He don't got
acrobatics, bro.
evasion? Oh, he doesn't have
He said
evasion.
no. He said
Damn.
more acrobatics, bro. He said that shit. I heard him. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. He said more acrobatics.
I'm looking at this shit now. Damn, he got he
Yeah,
got some stuff, but
He
acrobatics.
said more acrobatics. I heard him.
He said more. Telling you, man. He said it. That's what he said. He came. He was driving in the Tesla. He said,
Hey, for real.
"You." He said, "You poor
I heard it
bastards
too.
need.
I heard
You
it
poor
too.
bastards need to make sure
Yeah,
I have
it doesn't burn
more
until
acrobatics."
Quindamirs go. So y'all better make it count.
Don't worry, he's got acrobatics, bro. Yeah,
Well, I personally can't hurt these things.
Lewis, you know what this means then, right? This means that in order to keep him safe, I'll just keep delaying until until they're dead. That way it'll never burn.
you who's up? Oh,
That's legal.
Calvin. Was it Calvin, sir? Did I go?
Callum's done.
Oh, yeah.
It's Waylon's go.
Oh, it was Wales. Right. That's it.
Who fucking flaming? It's Windermere's okay. Yeah, Waylon's up.
Yeah,
There's right now just one zombie. One
we could
zombie
finish that.
and an
You don't
invisible
even
cast
gotta waste a turn.
and an invisible caster somewhere.
True. Shit. Can we use perception? No, that's just.
You can. I mean, perception could help.
Let's see.
Although being invisible does add +20 to the stealth.
Shit said
Oh.
plus 20.
Just a modest,
Just a little bit.
Just
Just
a
a
modest
small-
plus
small
20.
A little
bonus of
obsessive,
plus 20.
okay? Calm down.
Modest plus 20. It's a modest.
Small little bonus.
A
Not very.
light plus 20.
But
Let's
it's
see.
possible.
Don't worry.
You know,
Don't worry.
perception's
I'm
high
about to
enough.
go.
It's
I'm about
possible.
to get a 30. I'm about to get a 30 here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Plus 10. I got 20. That's 24 plus 10.
Yeah, no.
It's plus 10.
Yeah, the 24. Don't know where that motherfucker's at. You're looking around for some sort of clue, some sort of anything.
Nothing. No
Motherfuckers
dust
are
moving. Nothing.
Nothing. That motherfucker not giving himself away that easily.
Uh,
Waylon.
gonna start throwing bodies in squares and see what happens. Like Donkey Kong.
That's Waylon. Yo, Matt.
You.
Oh, you're
Oh,
you're up.
Um, still one zombie left. I will.
Zombie and an invisible caster of unknown origin.
unknown origin.
There was
It might be.
out, right?
Yeah, might be somewhere around here. Might be. Heavy on the mic.
Bitch, I might be. Bitch,
Which I might be. Yeah, I'm geeked up.
There was that one fucking alchemical item that would have helped out in the scenario, but
Do we have a sea invisibility potion? Don't do we?
Icarus has that spell, but he doesn't have it memorized.
Hmm.
Quindamere.
Gwendolyn, sorry.
He doesn't need to.
Oh, that's right. He can do it spontaneously. Spontaneously.
You want to delay until I use it?
Toss me a,
That would be
toss me a
smart.
scroll. I'll use it.
That right?
That would be smart. So Waylon looks over at Icarus. He goes, Quinda, Icarus. Keep saying Icarus or Quindamere. Looks at Quindamere and he says, Quindamere, would you do the honors? Be my point man. And he waits until after Quindamere goes. You see, he takes a dagger. He slips it out of his sheath that lines like his left side, and with his right hand he's taking that out, and with his left hand he has a he reaches into his belt pouch. He takes out a poison. He's about to line the blade of the dagger with the poison.
Leave it to me.
We got round 3. And on round 3, there's another casting of a spell. Can be heard. I guess you cast it. The spellcraft people can roll one if you would like.
I like
As
how we're all weird.
as the spell finishes,
Definitely wonder what kind of a spell it is. Well, Quindamere probably doesn't know what it is.
the
Prescience.
the caster
Use your prescience.
appears from their
Yes.
invisibility as they break it because they launch an attack with the spell
Oh,
at Caldum.
Probably
Waylon got a 29 for his spell.
I rolled the 12 total. If it's an actual attack spell, it's probably
it is a vampiric touch.
opposition school. Oh my god.
let's go.
Oh wow!
I watched that shit roll from
I
an
saw that
18.
shit. That shit went from 4 to 18 and didn't stop.
Hey,
It rolled
you've
onto
been
the and
dropping
moved to the
you've
2.
been dropping 20s like a mixtape all night. So
We like
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Now you see this figure before you. Clearly some sort of necromancer, an elderly necromancer, and you notice that there's like these illusory images around him.
Mirror image. No, displacement.
mirror
This
image, you're right.
got
First time.
displacement. Can I spellcraft that so I know for certain?
Yeah.
It's goblin time.
He's like, nope.
Nope.
was gonna throw a dagger at his ass, but since he got mirror image up, this area effect will do just fine. Bomb his ass.
And grits his teeth in anger as he swipes at Callum and misses the attack. Revealing his presence now that he's broken the invisibility effect. Callum looks towards him, blades out, ready to go. As this guy yells out in common, he's like, "You should have minded your own business. Look what you have done."
Does it sound like the owner, dude?
You don't see Aaron Habe. It's somebody completely different.
You.
Uh,
Why are you doing this?
I don't have to answer your sniveling questions. And he's like weaving his
think you,
hands, he's getting ready to cast another spell.
Yeah, where they go. Fuck you and your fucking zombies.
Yeah. I can't wait till we
Raheem
pull the
turns.
mask off the caster, and he's like, "I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids."
right?
He said, "Fuck you and your fucking."
Dude, that's Habe, yo. It's him. Watch.
Yeah,
It's crazy old man Habe. All right.
You and
Does,
those fucking.
does this guy appear to be undead?
No.
All right.
No.
Unreal.
All right. Good. So,
good.
That's so disrespectful.
all right. And if I 5 foot here, can I still attack him?
Yeah.
And can Nasir still hit the zombie from
You can still
behind me?
attack him. He'll have cover from the wall, but he can be attacked.
No, he can hit the zombie in front of me, right?
Oh, this zombie.
So he can still get his flank
Yeah,
without
Nasir,
them.
yeah. And Nasir can hit if he 5 foot steps here, yeah, he can flurry the zombie, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, because I can't hurt the fucking zombie. I'm gonna try. Yeah, so I'm gonna flurry this guy. And the first attack is
Wait.
mm,
Okay, roll the attack.
All right, first attack is the
Sleepy
style
time.
strike. The trip sweep leg sweep.
Leg sweep.
Let's give it to me. I'll give it to me.
I saw that 4 almost hit. Let's go.
Not today. Not today. He's going to the floor, baby. He's going to the floor.
Make a base attack. Bonus of the attack to hit the foe. Trip this let's make a kick. Oh, if the attack hits, you make a free a trip attempt. So this will be an attack with the leg sweep on it. All right. Unarmed defensive attack, 1d20 plus 8. And I am going to. Oh, first, let me see how many images he even has up.
Ooh, he has one.
Nice.
One. If you didn't see it, he has one.
There are 3, not including himself. There's
Shit.
3 of them are just images. Wow. So only there's 4. Only one of them's real. They
boy.
are in his space. They move with him. They mimic his movements, sounds, actions exactly. And if when he is attacked or the target of a spell that requires an attack, there's a chance that you just hit the image. If the attack is a hit, I need to roll randomly to see whether the target is real or a figment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2d4, and if the numbers match, then you hit the real one.
That's okay.
So it looks
Let's
like the number is
go.
matched.
Get tripped, you fat fuck.
Let's go.
Hilarious.
Let's go.
Wow. So, you hit the real one.
And now you
Cheesy.
know who the real one is.
Let's
And
go.
so
We
that
cheese the
doesn't change
cheese.
until the next turn.
We now have cheese the cheese, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
So everyone else hitting him now knows which one is the real one, at least until the next turn comes up. And then the order switches again.
All right.
So I think I roll damage, right?
So you
And then
roll a
I make a
total of
trip attempt.
22, and yeah, you can roll damage and then make the trip attempt, which would be
Mm.
whatever penalty you took for fighting defensively, plus your base attack, plus your dex, because you have from that. You have what, 4? Your base attack so plus 9. Yeah, your trip will be plus 9 minus whatever your
But I got that. Does that mighty fist not count as on this as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or it's
Yeah,
Plus
yeah, it does.
it's still
10,
plus
so yeah,
8, right?
so it'll be plus 10 minus 2 from the so it'd be plus 8 still.
All right.
Okay,
So
so 11 non-lethal.
so 19 on the trip.
So let me take that down to 0, and then
Trigger that shit. Trigger it for me.
we got 6 points of 6 points. And then the 19 total, let me see, is CMD.
I like it.
CMD is very low because they are just a wizard. 11 plus 1. The dude has been tripped. He is knocked down.
Mm.
He is quite shocked at that.
All right. That was the first
The first
strike of the flurry.
All right.
Second attack, stunning fist.
That doesn't trigger my vicious stomp from back here, right? Because I'm enlarged.
Second
You would need
attack.
to move 5-foot step up
Okay.
because you
All
got
right.
10-foot reach. So
Yeah.
you have 5 foot
Right.
out.
Right. Yeah. Right. 5-foot step up. And
Or 5-foot step, you'd be straight to go.
gotcha.
Does a 14 hit with him on the floor?
Nothing hits. You go to hit, and as you hit, when you blink, like he wasn't in the spot that you thought he was at all. He was
Oh,
actually.
What is that?
What is
That wasn't the
that?
mirror image, right, Lou?
That was
Because he
not a
hit the
mirror
right
image.
one. Okay.
He got some other shit going on. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll spend 1 key point and take 1 more attack. And that's gonna miss horribly. So cool beans.
Hold on. He's knocked down. Let me see his armor class. He got a 10 total. Let's see his armor class because he is down, so
He just
his AC did drop
he
by
just
4.
blinked.
His AC dropped by 4. This actually might be a hit. Yeah, it is. It is a hit. That him being
Give
prone.
him.
Damn. All
Give
right.
him.
Him being prone. Wait. Oh wait, that's right. He's got cover. Fuck. Never mind.
Why you playing with me like this, bro?
I forgot
Why
he
you do
had
that,
cover
man?
from the
Why you
wall.
do that, man?
Oh, I
He
forgot.
hates you.
I forgot. Okay. All right. Yeah. Your turn would be done.
Mm-hmm.
Icarus, you're up.
I will move said thundercloud here.
Okay.
Rain on me.
And then I will take out the wand of magic missile.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
That's the reflex. Damn it. This fucking zombie's in my way. There we go. The one zombie goes. And it was originally attacking Caldum, so that's what it keeps going after. Mrs. Caldum.
Yes.
We go to Quindamere.
Well, I don't want Caldum to take another hit from the flaming sphere. So, and he's visible now, so Quindamere is going to delay until Caldum's go.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, then I go after Crandamere because that delayed
Then-
until after him. So that means my initiative switches to 14.
Mm. Surprise, surprise.
I move.
Quindamere says, "Not yet. Caldum, get out of the way."
Surprise, surprise.
Move there. And as he's moving, he sees the guy become visible again. He goes, "Well, it looks like I will not be needing this." And he slides his dagger back in the sheath, takes out another liquid catalyst, and takes out another glass vial, mixes the two together into the bomb. He gives it a quick swirl with his wrist as he recorks the vial. And as the two liquids mix together, they become unstable, and the entire vial starts to glow red. He chucks it right into this square where he last saw at the one that he saw got tripped.
The one we saw. Oh, this is the Pathfinder version of the mirror image.
Oh God.
It's random every time.
It's worse.
It's random every
Right.
time.
It just triggers when it feels like it.
Every time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
Which means you just triggered it right now.
Well, I mean, I got area of effect, so either way, he gonna get burned by something.
Right.
So it's just a matter of whether it's direct or not.
And yeah, and even if the attack misses by 5 or less, it still destroys a figment.
So my
Pretty handy.
First, we have to see if he hits. Well, first, don't even bother rolling for a second. Okay, you can roll.
well, I mean, as long as why would I not have to roll?
I was checking to see if it was an auto miss.
Why would it be an
That
auto
mirror image.
dash damage?
Why would it be?
That mirror image.
Oh, I'm talking about the direct hit.
Oh, the direct hit. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Okay, you make the attack. See if it's a direct hit.
Direct hit. Direct hit.
That is a direct hit. See if it
Let's
hits
go.
him or if it hits an image.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hits an
Damn.
image, so he's down to just 2 images plus himself. And he rolls a reflex.
So, mm-hmm. It takes 4 damage.
Take 4 damage.
Jesus.
I'll exclude Caldum Square and I'll exclude Rakim Square.
Yeah, yeah, shit.
You hear Waylon go, no matter what magic you use, there's no escaping the radii of our explosion, my friend.
You see her.
Uh, yeah. I will 5 foot forward
No,
and
Waylon's in
do
your.
this.
Waylon probably should have moved up one.
Oh, I'll move up
Yeah.
one then. My bad.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I move up. That should trigger vicious stomp for him, right? He's on the floor.
That's when he drops prone. He's already prone.
Mm. So as long as he's prone, he's not. I can't hit him.
No, you can hit him. I'm
Uh,
saying like you get the attack of opportunity on an enemy that just dropped prone.
that
Like they
just
have to
prone.
they have to drop prone while
In
they're
my
Kill that,
presence.
while you're threatening
Gotcha.
them. Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
kill that zombie,
Gotcha.
bro. I can't hurt that thing.
Yep. I'm gonna I'm just gonna
Actually,
start
Lou,
punching
you
him.
gotta roll a reflex save for the zombie too.
Or you could hurt it, but with 1d6 damage instead of.
Yeah, I'm just
Lou,
gonna
did
I'll
you
punch on the zombie.
Although,
Lou,
yeah, that's right.
did you
That's a
roll
-5 damage reduction, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
What happened?
Lou,
I could have heard that.
did you roll the reflex save for the zombie? The only squares
Oh,
I
I forgot the
excluded
zombie
was
was there.
yeah, I only excluded Cowden Square and Nasir Square. And Rakim Square.
Zombie take
Ooh.
7 damage.
Now
Yeah,
he's
I'd
Say
have to
within
hi
roll.
to
30,
the
so he's within 30
I'd
feet
have
of
to
you.
roll a
say
5 or a 6 to do anything to that thing.
say
Oh,
hi to the 20.
8 damage. 8 damage. Oh, well, that's an auto hit. So roll to see if it's a crit.
Yummy.
It looks like a
Boom.
critical hit, so it looks like you're dealing 4d8 plus 8
God damn, this
points
dude's
of
critting
damage.
everything.
You can describe how you fucking smash the zombie into a fucking puddle. But you can roll
48.
damage. You can see the damage. Have
48 plus 8. I
fun.
just want to see what
48
it
plus
looks like.
8.
See, see, let's see,
Oh wait,
reach
is
over the
that plus
top of
6 to
y'all.
hit? Oh, you power attacked? Is that what the plus 6
Yeah,
is? Oh
yeah.
shit. So never mind. It's 48 plus
10.
oh it's 2d8 no 2d8 plus it would be 2d8 plus 8 so it'd be 48 plus 16.
Jeez.
Oh. Raw.
Guys, there's a big difference between level 2 and level 5 apparently.
Ooh,
38
big,
Did you
points
add
of
the
damage.
damage
big.
for his extra strength for being enlarged too?
Oh
Hmm.
shit, that's right.
Yeah.
So that would
Oh
be an
God.
additional that would be an additional 2. So he did 40 points of damage.
Mm.
Think-
You see Nasir just reach over the top of you guys and just crushes the zombie with just a fucking vicious ass fucking slaps it down into earth. And then can I fly and kick the dude on the floor?
There's slapped a zombie, son.
Well, no, because
Just slapped his
because you 5
5 stepped already.
although no, actually it's a
No, it doesn't.
that's a
It doesn't
style
count.
strike.
Yeah,
He can still
it's a
move
style
10
strike.
feet.
Yeah, I can still move 10 feet as long as I have fast movement.
But
Um move 10 feet, but you're gonna be squeezing between these two guys, that's for sure.
And I can still make my attack on him, right? Because I still have another attack in my
I
flare. I have
mean,
two attacks in my
you'll have
flurry.
to squeeze in there like that.
Ugh. And then make two attacks in the flurry while he's prone.
So you're just using
Squeezing.
swift action for the extra flurry attack. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be That would be an additional -4 penalty to the attack since you're squeezed up
Squeezing,
and
right?
don't got much room to attack effectively.
But the good
Too
news
Mm.
crowd
is
too
his
crowded.
AC is down by 4 because he's prone.
Yeah,
So
his
it kind of
AC is
evens
down by
out.
4,
Kind of a
so
wash.
cancels out.
Right.
Although before you make those
Right.
attacks,
Mm-mm-mm.
second
Oh
one,
God.
second one's an auto miss, but you can. I mean, the third one's an auto miss, but you can roll for the second one.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to roll 2d3, see if which one you hit. Do the numbers match? No. You
Ooh, whiff.
yeah, that was a
It's all right.
bad
Whiff.
whiff. The whiff was so bad you didn't even hit an image. An awkward the awkward spacing and
Oh yeah,
got much
it
you
got me.
you nearly tripped over all three of your allies trying to make an attack. So you
All
had
right.
to keep your balance. Um all right, so that means that we got Caldum's next. I'm sure Caldum studies target.
Line
And
him up. Stop this man from squeezing.
All right. Move down one.
yeah, he gets
Yeah,
he gets off of that flaming sphere, which will put you on top of the flaming sphere.
that's fine.
He's like, it's all right. I'll dodge it.
Well, did he? I think Quendemir delayed until after Caldum. He said.
After yeah, I guess he did. After
Yeah.
Caldum, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So he'll go after Caldum. They can move the sphere before I do any
Facts.
damage.
Facts.
Uh,
Facts. Teamwork makes the
so
dream work.
who wants to roll Caldum's attack? I think he has a +9. Actually, not even. Let me roll.
You said a +9.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. His attack misses.
Uh,
He gets more than one attack though, right? He's
He
2 up and fighter.
he moved action to study target.
Oh, that's right.
Wants that +2 bonus. That extra +2.
right. Right. To everything.
So
So
Caldum,
I
right?
guess Quindamir will go because you delayed till after him.
So after Caldum, yeah. So Caldum
Yeah.
can do his attack with the without having to get burned by the flaming spear. Yeah.
Okay.
Why is Caldum always in like not a good spot to do his sneak attack? I just never understand this. It just always seems to happen.
He tries to get there.
Because there's never a lot of room. There's never a lot of room.
Bring his phone in
Ever.
the phone booth.
We're, we're there's 14 of us fighting in the closet.
All right, he's gonna
Oh shit.
attack with his 2 weapons so that he can bluff with the first one, so he can get sneak attack damage. So
His turn. Oh, all right. I guess we'll change it up then. I had taken his turn, but I didn't know you were coming back. All right, then he attacks twice. Oh no, wait. You said he used 2 weapon feint?
2 weapon feint, yeah.
Okay. I had already rolled earlier. He
Okay.
his attack misses. Auto miss when he goes to attack.
Yeah. All right.
Quindamir
Quindamir notices this and says,
auto miss.
I
I guess
thought you have been training.
your characters could visually see this. So spellcrafters, you can. Except for Quinn. Quinn's all the way back there. I'd say
Move action, I'm gonna pull this ball over right on top of him.
I'd say Icarus and Waylon roll spellcraft. No, roll the ball over. I think he might have failed that. Like, think you fall.
I got 26 for
Yeah,
the
he
spell.
did roll damage.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
We like that. We like that.
Waylon got a 26. He can recognize that there's a displacement spell on him as well as mirror image.
Displacement.
If you've noticed, Waylon's noticing the Waylon's wondering why their attacks are so far off their being accurate on the enemy, and then he caught on. 10 points of damage. Screams and fiery pain.
I guess Quentin would notice it too. He would look at Waylon when we see the shimmer, not the shimmer, but just how things are somehow missing. He looks at Waylon, and they both have like that look in their eye of like concerted like acknowledgement, and we go displacement at the same time. I know I shouldn't speak for your character. My fault.
Nah, that works. That's perfect.
And then we tell them that we tell the rest. Well, Quentin will tell the rest of the party that the enemy is obscuring his true position, and is try to compensate with wide
That was just a 2.
wide arcs.
How?
And then
I saw that too, but it slowly rolled
What?
onto the
It was
18.
just a 2. I swear to God, it was just a 2. Whoa.
What? Wow. Okay. They're like,
What?
fuck your damage. He grabbed Caldum, and you guys see this. As he grabbed Caldum, you see like this dark energy, magical energy, um,
Oh no.
burst out of his hand. He grabs onto Caldum, grabs Caldum's shoulder as he
Not
finishes like
Calvin.
as he finishes a swing.
He grabbed his shoulder from the floor.
Um.
From prone?
Damn. He grabbed his toe.
He
Oh
grabbed his
wait.
ankle.
You know what? Actually, he
Go
does.
Did he fucking
ahead.
stand
Yeah.
up?
You know
Come
what?
on,
Yeah.
come
He
on,
does
yo,
grab
yo.
him. He does grab him from the
Go
floor.
ahead. Come on, no.
Just stand up. Stand
He
up,
does
bro.
grab him
Come
from
on.
the floor.
Stand, no,
wow.
stand
He does
up.
grab him from the floor.
Stand up,
He
Lou.
grabs him from the
Fucking
floor.
stand up, Lou. Nah, Lou. You was say what you was gonna say, Lou. Say you was gonna stand up,
Shoulder.
Lou.
He grabs him
Say
by
you
the
was gonna
ankle.
fucking stand
Grabs
up.
Calvin by the ankle, and he grabs Calvin by the ankle,
Try.
and
He
then
doesn't.
he
He doesn't provoke anything from that from
it's he,
attacking
it's
from the
it's
floor.
he, it, it's a touch
It's
spell.
armed.
He's armed. He's got a touch
Ah,
spell. You see all this magic
he's
around his hand. He grabs him by the
uh,
ankle,
this sneaky son of a
and
bitch.
you see Calvin's like body spasm, and like his skin go pale as like energy's drained from him. He
Even
takes
though
He
he's
was holding the
armed, he
charge all
casted the
this time.
spell.
That's crazy.
Oh no,
Good thing he rolled like shit though.
Right. I was about to say. I thought he casted the spell while
No,
being
he
threatened.
casted it
Like,
last turn, but missed
Yeah,
the
he
attack.
canceled.
But he can, but
okay,
he can hold the charge because it was a touch spell.
gotcha.
Right.
Which heals him the 5 that he took.
Well,
It's 1-for-1. I didn't know that.
Vampiric touch, hell, vampiric touch is fucking disgusting. That shit-
That's dope.
I didn't know it was a 1-1 ratio. That's crazy.
And it healed that some of that non-lethal damage he took as well. Now he stands. As he stands, he provokes an attack of opportunity from Caldum Nasir, but
Oh, now he's standing up.
he has cover to Rakim, so he doesn't provoke from Rakim. So Nasir and Caldum can roll. Actually, no, don't roll. Nasir and Caldum. So Nasir does not roll one. No, Nasir rolls an attack.
okay.
Caldum whiffs.
Blast that motherfucker, bro.
Right.
No longer squeezing.
Yeah, for the attacks that are
Yep.
missing, your characters are noticing that they're missing because somehow I mean, at least in your perspective, it looks like he's teleporting. It looks like he was there, but then like all of a sudden he's either 2 feet. He's either 2 feet away from your attack, or to the left, or to the right. He just does not seem to be where he's supposed to be. And then on top of that, when you do finally strike him, you end up hitting an image instead.
Right.
All right, time to see if you hit an image.
Looks like I hit it.
How many
By the way,
images you
Almost.
said he had left? He
6
said he
plus
had
6.
just.
Wait, what's
You
his
say he
armor
just had
class? His
him
armor class
and
is,
one other image left,
but he
right?
dropped because he was prone. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's got 2 images. He hit the right one.
Would you look
In
or
fact,
buy it?
in fact, roll damage. Roll damage. That opportunity hit him. So you went through the displacement and you hit the right one instead of an image.
Oh wow.
So this
What
looks
luck.
like 2d8 plus 8.
It was a power attack too, right? So
Yeah, 2d8 plus 8.
And then his enlarged
Oh,
strength. So
2d8 plus 9. 2d8 plus 9.
+9
Uh,
plus a large strength.
yeah,
Plus a large
yeah.
strength.
Yeah, that's
Right?
everything up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
going up by one.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
Give it to me. Ooh. I'll take it. It's a good one.
Blam!
Bam! You see
Smack.
his freaking. You hear his back crack up against the wall of the building. The building kind of, that part of the wall kind of shakes slightly.
Yeah.
As you like,
Knock the air out of
uh, Raheem, you're
Got
up.
you. You see Nasir looks at Rakim and he's like, I got him. Like he gives him a nod, like,
Can I like hop over into this spot, like get through him to the other
You
side?
you could tumble.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do
Let
that.
me see. Let me see his CMD, which is not going to be
oh
very
yeah.
high, being a wizard.
We ain't doing none of that shit. Wizard. We ain't doing none of that. We're doing nothing scary.
His CMD plus 5. So yeah, what'd you get? What did you
That little
get?
shimmer image saved his
All
life
right.
though.
Yep. So you move underneath Nasir, flip over the wizard, kick
Mm-hmm.
off the wall, land him down here.
And I'm gonna take an attack.
Make your attack roll. Oh wait.
You gotta do your thing.
Yeah, I gotta do the
Yep.
thing. Displacement. It's a 50/50 chance of auto missing. Okay, you can roll the attack.
Let's go.
If I get 50 or lower, it's an auto miss, pretty much.
God damn it, yo!
Ooh, there is
Are you flank?
Oh wait, it's +2 because I'm flanking, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that is correct. You are flanking. And his
14.
armor class, yeah, hits AC. All right, time to see if you hit the real one or if you hit the image.
Come on. Come on.
You hit an image.
Come on, come on.
Oh.
But
There's
now
only
he has
him
one
and
image
one
left, right?
image left. Icarus.
Dun, dun, dun. It's on you.
What round is this? How long
They
does
haven't rolled
Probably
reflect.
gone by now.
Round
This is
3.
round
It's
3.
probably gone by now.
yeah, and
Flaming Sphere is definitely.
yeah, the aggressive thundercloud's gone.
Hmm.
Although Icarus is like, I'm a
That's right.
sorcerer, I'll fucking cast it again.
Right. No, I'm
Right.
gonna use my wand of magic missile actually.
All right. Mark off a charge, and what caster level is it? Is it
It doesn't
first?
say on the sheet.
Then it's first. It's first level. So 1d4 plus 1. And that will auto hit him. It's magic missile. So he takes 3
Oh,
damage.
yes, it will.
Oh, we love
Yes, it
that.
will.
Takes 3
Right.
damage.
Absolutely love that.
Waylon, and then Nasir, and then Caldum, and then Quindamere. before
Oh,
this
I got to go
before this
again.
guy can fucking
Uh-huh.
Another
wait
He's
bomb.
not making
again.
it back.
Oh no, well yeah, because that was an attack
Yeah,
of
combat
opportunity. So
reflex.
that was
Yeah,
an attack of
combat
opportunity
reflexes.
when he stood up.
One,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
two,
Uh-huh.
3, 4 squares. So exclude this square, this square, this square, and that square.
How many squares can you do? Up to your
4,
intelligence bonus, right? Yeah. Okay.
4, yeah.
Mhm.
Another, but he said, this man's like, throw another fucking bomb.
Another bomb at him.
Night, night. That's what they're made for.
Yeah,
You can
and it's a
roll
touch attack.
your
Yeah, I gotta roll
you
the
can roll your displacement.
displacement. Yeah, it's a miss.
You roll
So he
reflex.
rolls reflex for the.
Does he hit the image?
I should
No, he's
hit the
got
image.
it's a area attack.
All
Actually,
right.
No, but the direct is in the area. The area is only splash.
All right.
yeah. I mean, you missed the direct hit,
Right.
but
So that should hit the
It's still
image.
exploded in the square, and yeah, he's taking slash. What do you get? Reflex.
Passed a
All right,
reflex, so
he
he's only
passed,
taking
so he
4
takes
damage.
4 damage.
But
He gets
but the
lit
direct attack
up.
that I threw at him was a ranged touch attack. So that should take off an image.
Mm.
No, I know, but because he was displaced, it didn't directly hit him. It just hit the wall and splashed.
Oh, yeah, right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
There's
So
levels
much
to this shit.
shenanigans. So
Nate,
much
Nate,
shenanigans.
Nathir, you are.
Oh
It's your
man.
turn.
That's silly.
As long as I got some damage, I'm happy. I don't give a shit.
Right.
He ain't escaping that splash though.
Yeah. See, cocks the right hand back and lets off another big ass power attack. Just goes to punch the starts this flurry. Boom.
Got roll displacement. Up
Auto
displacement.
miss.
Missing
Auto
the first
miss.
one.
Under 50.
Missing the first one. Missing the
Oh my
second one.
god.
Missed on the second one.
Fighting for my fucking life over here, Chief.
Is there a third?
And then yeah, there's a third.
All right, mark off a key point.
Of course.
As
Of course I
you're
roll a 2.
trying to pound it, it just looks like he's shifting all around. Like he's not. He's never where you think he's at.
Man.
That's it for me.
Man.
This is what we call some straight up. Oh shit!
Alden's turn.
All right, Calvin, you're finally flanking. Go in with your double attack.
Let's see what that displacement look like. Before you even get excited.
Yeah.
Right. Before you even get excited. Could be over. Go ahead and roll that for us, Lou.
Nah, more attacks is always a good thing. Roll it, Lewis.
50 on the dot. So how does that work if it's 50?
Yeah.
1 to 50 and then 51 to
Yeah,
100.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so
It's a miss. It's a miss.
Oh my god.
He's making
No.
two
Makes
attacks.
sense.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. It hurts my heart.
There we go.
There it is.
There it
Roll to
is.
see if he hits with the second attack.
We still got to hit.
Yeah,
Nah, we hit, bro.
Well, and we got to
Yeah,
see if he
he's
hits the
flank.
mirror or him.
Nah, we already did that.
There's one
Oh.
more, right?
Image.
Nah.
He hit the. He
Image.
got the.
Image.
He,
Hit the
the
last
last
image.
image is gone.
Image. With the last image. Damn. Well, at least now we see him.
Well,
Now
all
it's just
right, so
displacement to worry about.
Quindemir's go. Quindemir's gonna. Oh, wait. Quindemir's gonna see this bullshit, and then he's gonna say,
Power word kill.
power word kill. I wish.
With
The fuck?
All right.
that spontaneous
He's gonna say,
list of divine
he's gonna
spells.
use the wand, place it on him, and say, seems like you are finally exhausted. Oh wait, actually no, there still has the place displacement on him. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk shit right. All right. He's not gonna talk shit, but he's gonna cast another flaming sphere on this guy. How many charges is this weapon? Hang on, I thought I had. Why is it not on this sheet? Oh,
I think you told me.
He'd smoke that reflex save.
yeah. For some reason, it's not on this.
You
Oh,
told
he
me,
did. He
but
bodied it.
I don't think I sent you an updated one for it.
Oh, here it is.
But it
17 out of
should.
29. Okay,
Yeah,
so
should
it would
say
be
7. It'd be
15 out of
15
29
now.
now. All right.
Yeah.
When the mirror is
Yeah.
done.
He dodges aside from the flaming sphere very feebly, and his turn comes up, and oh boy, um,
Is it possible for me to start preparing a spell now? I believe it is, Lewis.
stop preparing a spell.
Mm-hmm. Y'all see Quindamir starting to write in his book.
Stop
Starting writing
preparing
this
a
man's
spell.
name in the death note.
Um, fuck. He
Mm.
We're
he's
not doing
going
this all
to
day.
He must have one hell of a
as he
tumble
dodges
or
the
get
flaming sphere
teleported.
barely, he drops to the floor on his knees.
Give up!
He's like, enough, enough. I surrender. I surrender. Let me be. I surrender.
What a smart man. Very
Quindamir
few
was writing in
people
his book and he stops as soon as he hears this man start to beg for his life.
Mm-hmm.
And then he closes his book and he says,
Drop whatever glamour is on you.
he goes, yeah, go ahead. You took it away.
It's customary for spellcasting.
What does he do to that, Lewis? Does he drop his shit?
He's like, you have to allow me to gesture to take the spell off.
What
He
are
has
you
to.
talking
It's a
about?
dismissible
I,
spell, but he has to.
I sort of look at
Your
the mages.
spellcasters know. Yeah, you got to look at the mages. They know this.
Is
All right.
Yeah.
You can gesture, but it doesn't mean you need to have your mouth ungagged for that. There'll be no tongue wagging for you to cast a single spell.
Well,
Gag
Lewis, while this is happening, Quindamir is going to prepare a spell. Dispel magic and ready action to counterspell if he casts anything.
Actually, you must be within range of the spell's effect, which he is. It's on him, and he must speak the words of dismissal. But he does have to speak,
Oh,
which are usually a modified form of the spell's verbal component. If the spell does not have a verbal component, he can dismiss it with a gesture. It does have a verbal, but he
Mm.
has to verbally.
I'm
He has
sort
to
of
say
looking at
it.
the mages. Is this true?
Right. We're both
Quindamir is
looking at him
nodding
like,
to
huh?
him.
for this spell, seems we have no choice but
He
to.
can try to gesture all he wants.
And
If he
he
tries
need, he needs
anything,
he needs
if
he needs he needs to speak these words.
He needs to speak the words, unfortunately. At least
And
for this segment.
I look straight into his face. I'm like, if they hear one word that is out of place, we will end you right now.
He nods and he starts to speak the words. He keeps his hands out and he's like,
Ready action.
and he's like, "Li Krondaras." And as he says those words, it's like your characters can see like like a magical aura around them, like fade out and just like disappear.
Hmm.
And you hear
Now,
like
Smart man.
you hear like
now,
this deep humming sound just get really, really low, zoom, and then stops.
I cannot explain to you the amount of happiness I feel to know that Quindamere and myself are not the only people smart in this room. Now, if you would do yourself another favor and use that bright intelligence of yours to hold your hands out so that my colleagues may bind them. We need your hands tied. We only need your mouth so that you can answer questions for us.
Holds his hands out.
Who's got? Do we
I'm
have
pretty
like
sure
rope and shit?
Caldum got something on.
I don't got any. This ain't Roth.
I think
Uh,
Eldum has.
I have rope.
Oh, I got rope.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the rope. You bind him. He looks.
Bind him up tight.
He looks scorched, winded, bloodied. Some blood coming out of his mouth as he winces as he moves because fractured a rib. When he kicked him against the wall. And yeah, he's pretty beat up.
So, my fellow Quendamere has a knack for seeing things before they happen. He said that he had an inkling and a premonition, if you will, that what is going on here in this facility is you are using the destitute and the insane as fodder for your necromantic experimentations. Please tell me that he is seeing something that is not true. Oi, this is your chance to speak, sir. We did not leave you ungagged for you to remain silent. If we wanted you silent, we would have shut your mouth already.
Permanently.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I see her
understand.
fucking punches.
Wait.
Doesn't, he doesn't sound
He's like,
remorseful at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I understand the
Yeah.
predicament that I'm in, and then down the stairs, Rakeem, you can hear Aaron Habe, like actually you turn around, you see him like attempting to come up the stairs. He's like, Paisalu, did you get the? Oh,
Mm. I sort of gesture for him to come upstairs. I'm like,
We have enough rope for you two. Don't you worry. Come on up here and join your friend.
Keep walking.
don't run. I assure you I'm faster than you.
Ah! I assure you are fast.
Don't like being played. So you'll answer her questions again.
Mm-hmm.
This
Hey.
time,
he comes up
punishment's on mine.
looking very defeated and scared.
Are any of your other animals downstairs that we have to worry about?
Animals.
It
Damn.
is an insult to animals to
Paisalu
prowl.
was gonna answer, but then Aaron, uh, he like interrupts him and like just spills everything.
Oh boy.
He goes, he goes. I didn't ask for this. All I wanted to do was just run this sanatorium, but I needed the money, and Kaisaru had the money, and as long as as long as I left him alone and I let him be, then this place could be kept up and running, and none of this was my fault. It was his. It was all his idea.
I would have gotten away with it too.
I was just doing.
You.
He's like, I was busy just doing research, very important research. And Kaisaru was like, he's like, God damn it, Aaron. He's like, don't try to put all accountability on me. You were in on this also. You were just as curious as to how the transformation into a ghoul was going to go as much as I was.
Well, one of your experiments is running rampant in the city
Oh,
and hunting people.
Kaisaru chuckles. My experiments? Oh, no, no. Mr. Graced was the one and only ghoul that we've had here.
What do you mean? Do you mean to tell me you are letting Mr. Grist out to commit acts and letting him come back here and use it as some sort of layer?
No. Graced has been here since his attack by the one that actually turned him into a ghoul. We kept him here for study. He has
Sense
not left
motive.
these facilities at all since he was brought here. Sense
who
motive?
turned him
Yeah,
into
go
a
ahead.
ghoul?
Isn't the ghast?
Now
that turned him into-
Kaisaru's like he looks excited that you asked him that question. He's like, ah, that's what I was
Yeah,
getting
why
to.
20 spit like that, yo?
Dude, that shit.
These guys, these dice is getting reckless.
That's because
Yeah,
that was the
sense
dice
motive.
roll with the finger snap. You know.
So with the monk, you easily can tell. You were able to tell that so far, you're getting a good sense that they're not hiding anything.
Yo, is
That
it possible to like take 20 on this or some shit? Like just listen and
well, if you're there for a long period of time, just talking to them for a while, yeah, yeah, I would say a
so
take
yeah,
20 on a sense motive would work. If you were to, you'd have to be there, for a while, just talking back and forth, and getting a good
I mean, I don't
sense.
know how long they're gonna talk to him, but I mean, honestly, I feel like whenever stuff like this happens with interrogations, that's probably what I would do is either just like take 20
Yeah,
or take whatever it is,
the
just
whole thing.
sit there and listen and try to be a lie detector.
But there must be a reason as to why you chose Sandpoint as your place to go.
Although, while the sense motive is good for the specific statements, that you can't take 20 on. It's either you get a good or a bad vibe from it right away or not.
All right, so like taking 20 would just be like he's
Taking
lying
20
about
would
something,
be
or
taking 20 would be more like knowing, I guess, trying to get a hunch.
he's bullshitting, possibly, or he's
But
not.
with your,
Yeah.
well, actually, no, you can't take 20 with sense motive. That's right, because there's a consequence for failure. Never mind. I just realized. I just remembered
Okay.
that. If there's a consequence for failure, because yeah, with taking 20, it's assumed your character fails many times before they succeed, and yeah, you don't want to fail the sense motive the first time. So
All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
I
take
got.
yeah, you
All right.
can't take 20 with the
Cool.
sense motive. I just realized that.
Cool.
So why did you choose Sandpoint as your place to start this?
Oh,
You could have chosen anywhere on the Varisian coast. Why Sandpoint?
hold on. He was answering somebody else's question. Somebody asked him who was the ghoul that turned him. That's what it was.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Nasir did. So he was answering. He answers to Nasir, and when he answers Nasir, he looks excited to answer this question. It's like, good question. He calls, and he winces. Very good question. Exactly what I was researching. He was a patient to study on. He goes,
Mm.
um, so as they explain,
Hmm.
he he has been a rather favorite subject of theirs. Um, not only because he was obviously insane and driven by some undiscovered trauma, but he's actually this is why I had Icarus roll the heal check earlier, but she failed. But he's actually suffering from a terrible disease causing he's actually Grace had actually contracted ghoul fever. And so
Oh,
they were curious to see how long he could hold out against the illness, which means they were unethically not even treating him at all for it.
oh,
Um,
that's fucked up.
So the necromancer was eager for Grace to just die from it already. 'Cause he wanted the body to be moved to his cellar downstairs where he wanted to
Could you
observe
wish?
the he's like, I wanted to observe that transformation from life to undeath firsthand.
Yeah, I bet you did.
He also explains that actually he explains that he goes with my efforts I was actually tracking this ghoul activity of late. I've been gathering information for the past several days. There's been an increase in ghoul sightings in the southern farmlands, along the Foxglove River, in fact. I was only developing a method by which one could track a ghoul's lineage back through several, I guess the term you would use would be generations of ghoul attack. My research has stalled, and Grace was the perfect subject to use so that I could dissect his body and gather more data before his rise as a ghoul. I know you want to probably pin this epidemic on me, but I'm not the one. I'm not the source of these ghoul attacks. Something out there has risen to prominence in the region.
Hmm. What is this something that you speak of? You obviously know what it is.
Well, it is clearly some ghoul, or possibly a ghast even,
Mm.
that has some great ambitions.
Hmm. He looks at the rest of the group when he says that.
And he's like, just like my own ambitions.
Hmm.
And I would have been fine if it wasn't for you damn kids
You're
meddling
meddling
into my
kids.
biz.
how many
Nah,
how many more
dog.
patients are in this building?
That's all of them. You
Uh,
killed all my patients.
uh, Kaizalu looks over to Aaron, who takes a deep sigh, and then there's door next to open mirror is getting unlocked
Oh God,
and
again.
getting prepared to be opened.
Oh,
Do I hear that?
From the
Yeah,
outside, right?
right here
mhm.
from the s-
Oh,
from the stairs.
I would definitely run over there.
Right.
Just in case Quinn
Same.
gets jumped. It's
Same.
probably the order. Yeah, I figured it was the orderlies.
And when the door opens, you see the orderly, and he's like taken aback by like you guys just standing there. And then
Join the party.
as they step, I guess as they step out,
You know,
they
step aside a sort of gesture.
they they see the carnage on that side of the room. And like you notice they get like start to look tense and defensive, and then Aaron like raises a hand and shakes his head. Don't. It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Yeah.
Not
Calm
worth
all
it.
that down.
You cannot
Calm all that down.
Let's not get crazy now.
you cannot defeat them. Even if
Besides,
you
the carnage is
no,
not real carnage.
no
They
matter
were
how
already
hard
dead.
you two try, you cannot defeat them. So
I
then
sort of look at the
Aaron
one right in front of me, and I'm like, "Are you sure you don't want to make the attempt?"
you notice
Hmm.
they got this look like they were ready to like just
Do
pounce.
something?
Oh yeah.
Right, that they were gonna do something, you know, but
Okay.
Aaron was like, had stopped him and shook his head like no, and like they're still standing there
Yeah.
guarded, but they're not, they don't look like they're gonna make any moves.
Yeah. They had high hopes, didn't they? Fucking
They
crazy
was
hill
gonna
to
do
die
shit.
on.
So Aaron goes, yes, I have a few other patients. There are two very elderly human men in their cells upstairs.
What are their names?
I don't remember.
Yeah. No, he knows that. They have names.
I want names,
He
ages, names of all their relatives, and
Right.
he
right
says
now.
Want the whole chart.
he says
Whole
one
chart.
cell is occupied by a man, an old farmer who has no family and had lost his sight to a goblin attack. His name is Blind Sedge. There's another cell, with a very venerable old human man who has quite a tenacious grip on life. It's only matched by his senility. His name is Wald.
You said Waldo?
Wald.
Wald.
Waldo.
Where's
He
Wald?
goes, I would be very, very cautious with the third patient. It goes by the
Why is
name
that?
goes by the name of Pidget
Pigeon.
Pidget Turgleson. And the
Hmm.
reason is because not only is Pidget suffering from a form of mania, he has a obsession with blades,
Hmm.
but he is afflicted by lycanthropy.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
he prefers to stay in his hybrid were-rat form.
Did you say a were rat?
Yes.
Mm.
They are shape
Nasir looks at
changers.
Rakim.
They are
Nasir,
animalistic, bestial shape changers.
Nasir looks at Rakim and says, were rat? Mm. Haven't seen that before.
So the
Hmm.
Vaticans.
Might be something good for the collection, brother.
The menagerie. Just kidding. That's the other group.
I was about to say, it was stealing fucking Alice idea here.
Like,
The galleries.
you say he prefers to stay in his were rat form. Is he?
Yes.
He's here by choice, or you're just keeping him?
Well, would you prefer to let him loose out there in the wild?
No.
This is the best spot for him. Pazalu's like, what else do you want?
I believe with the proper structure, anything could be changed.
What else?
Aaron,
Quindamir looks at the rest of the group
yeah.
and he says, seems like there are people who are benefiting from our mutual friend. AKA Mr. Foxglove. I guess we haven't fully gone through this place, but Quindamir would be interested in what do you call it? Just investigating the rest of the premises. Not
Well,
just these 3 cells that they're holding these 3 people in. Unless that's all that's left. That is
the
what
orderlies as well as Mr. Dabila and all things necromantic. The 3 of them we could take back to the barracks where they could further be interrogated by the beautiful people of Sandpoint's law enforcement. As for this liar over here, turned rat, he looks like he will not be too much trouble. If we could have at least maybe Kaldim and you, Quindamir, maybe the 2 of you could take this gentleman here and have him escort you around the place. Try and uncover any sort of things that he may be leaving out of his little tirade that he gave us here. And the rest of us could take these 3 down to the Sandpoint barracks.
What about the what was the ghoul's name that's here?
Graced? Yeah, he's in his. They brought him back to his cell. He's still alive.
Well,
He's in his cell now.
he is suffering from a disease. It is
Yeah.
my hope that Icarus can find some sort of cure for him.
It sounds like all of the people up there still need treatment of some sort. It's just unfortunate that people take advantage this way. And I'm just like glaring at this fucking dude. That is not my area of expertise. I have no idea what can be done for them.
Quindamir, before these guys get escorted out, this gentleman here, Quindamir goes, where is your spell book? There is something that you have not given us.
Everything
You
I
know
own is downstairs in my lab. Take it, thief.
I will do that and make sure that no one else gets treated like an experiment by your hands. Take him away, Cowden.
Ever,
He's like,
ever
with
the
pleasure.
philanthropist would have been.
Takes him.
and Quintamir would take that opportunity to go see where this spell book is sitting around at.
All right. After dealing with those threats, your characters get the keys.
We're level 6. Ta-da!
Get the keys off of them, which unlocks all the locked doors with your characters. Pretty much spend the rest of the day having these two tied up. The orderlies, keeping an eye on the orderlies. So like, obviously, I'm um
Might as well tie them
those
up too.
I guess the characters that are good at searching through all this stuff, as well as obviously needing somebody with detect magic to come along. So the rooms, um,
Mm.
all the way up here in the back, right here. This appears to be Aaron's room.
Eren Yeager.
Aaron, yeah. That is his room where he sleeps. As you're looking around the place, you notice that he has like paperwork on the desk, and it talks about his observation and notes about the deteriorating condition of Grace. There's a small coffer on the headboard, um, which who has the disabled device? Isn't what's his name? Caldum has it.
Them, I think.
Yeah, he
Yeah, no.
does.
And Caldum and Quindamir are the ones doing that scoring. I gotta go, guys, unfortunately.
Ah, I was gonna go through all this. Um, it was a coffer that when opened, it had some of the savings that Aaron had, which was 41 gold pieces. Um, these two rooms were the orderlies' rooms. The name of the orderlies is Gortus and Gurnak. They are both Pipeling brothers. So they are the opposite of Icarus. She descends from celestial bloodline. Their bloodline is a fiend. Either it could be a demon, a devil, a daemon. Um, not sure, but um, Aaron gave you information on those two. They're brothers that work for him. They had actually escaped slavery in the nation of Chiliac and had stowed away on a ship that was bound for Magnamar. And they had responded to an advertisement for work. They were getting paid, they had free room and board here, and it was a great place for them to hide out. And they've been working for Aaron Habe ever since. These two rooms over here would look to be a storage area with tailoring supplies that look dusty. They have not been used. There are also bolts of plain cloth and boxes of sewing supplies. This room over here was a worker's entrance. It contains a few oiled raincoats hanging on pegs. The orderlies would use this entrance to come and go from the building when they had to patrol the grounds. Upstairs. Oh, actually, wait. Upstairs is over here. Reveal. Let me close this out. There's 3 floors to this place.
As usual. Plus 78 hidden rooms.
Up here,
Like,
you find yourself here is this room has this door here. This door actually is reinforced with iron bands, so they made sure he didn't have anybody fucking coming out of there so easily. And as you get into here, this is the cell block area, common room for the patients, and indeed the two guests are here, Blind Sedge and Wald. They, as you make movements within the room, they both shriek and holler. And they're due to their mental state. Um, as you get to these doors, they lead up to the third floor. The third floor has here. And here, what you see is what appears to be an examination room. The central feature of this room you see is a large operating table in which Aaron had had confessed to performing many of his surgeries and examinations on patients. There's a cabinet along the north wall, which is exceptionally well stocked with all manner of obscure and frightening looking surgical tools. Um, Icarus notices that the supplies are both well used and unnecessarily invasive for what should be a sanatorium. Um, Out here are the cells, 3 cells. You can hear the man known as Pidget behind one of them. And peering inside, you can see a half man, half wet rat looking figure sitting on the floor, scratching with his nails on the floor and making a mixture of rat-like squeaks and other rat-like squeaks mixed in with words in common, um, talking about being hungry and going out and wanted to slice up a good sandwich. And then when he says slice, he's like, oh, slice, I want to slice. I like slicing. And he's just like whispering in a cell to himself. The other cell has, you can see a body in there, which is clearly braced, knocked out.
Mm.
Um, and that is everything up here, which final place, or the place that, well, I should say final. Those are the final places because the places that fucking Quindamere really wanted to check out was the basement. And here we are in the basement. Down here, what your characters noticed is definitely, I mean, you've already had evidence, but definitely plenty of stuff to get these guys hauled off, jailed, tried, sentenced. This large room combines the features of a wizard's laboratory and a catacomb. There are several tables bearing bodies covered by drapes. There are tools that range from shovels to dissection implements that are on the shelves against the wall. And um, your characters easily confirm that this is more specifically a necromantic laboratory. This door here is open, and there's a terrible rotting, like a huge, massive rotting stench coming from this empty room. It looks like the room apparently was where Paizalu was storing the zombies.
Probably.
Pile of zombies that he had come up and attack your character. Um, there are currently 3 bodies on the table, and they look to be preserved with um with some sort of magic, some sort of necromantic magic. And as you're looking around the room, you obviously you can actually you can detect a necromantic aura on bodies. You also detect a wand that has a magic aura on it. I don't know if he wants to roll a spellcraft. — 13. What's that? Plus. Okay, plus 8. Quindamir, you detect it to be a wand of gentle repose. The spell that um, preserves a corpse, or preserves a
Makes
corpse
sense.
from preserves a corpse. I believe for, I think it's 1 day per castle level or something like
Okay.
that. Other things that are here is the necromancer's room was back here,
Oh boy.
and his
Yeah, for
room does have features a simple bed, a study table, a plain wooden chair, and there atop the desk is his spell book.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take that.
And there are also quite a lot of notes in the spell book.
Okay.
As you look in, you open up spell book to take a,
72 pages of
you,
spells.
you,
Nice.
you, you grab the spell book and you open it up and see, kind of skim through what you got in here. You're like, okay, okay,
You
but
said
you
what do you
notice,
got in here?
what you got in here is what kind of
Looking at
magic.
all his Pokemon cards. His
you
binder.
you know
Holographic
but
Charizard.
you notice there are loose papers in here that don't have anything to do with the spells in the book. In fact, you're looking through it and it got you really curious because there actually appears to be notes in the spell book that concern ancient Thessalonian traditions of magic, including a few drawings of the Sahedron rune.
Hmm. So my medallion.
Matches the rune on the notes that apparently Kaisaru had taken. Apparently
Seeing a lot of this.
he's gotten an interest. He has an interest in Thassalon and its ancient magic, and he's been
Mm-hmm.
studying the Sahedron rune.
Okay. I'm sure that's not on accident. About to ask him what he knows about that. Gotta make a mental note. Unless his notes are there
Yeah, his notes are there.
also.
His notes are in there. He's just been,
Yeah.
as you're looking through it, a lot of it you already know, although there's some information that piqued your interest or had revealed to you something that you weren't aware of before. So you're learning, you're getting those knowledge ranks up.
Mm-hmm.
Finding new
Okay, all
shit.
right.
Finding basically, I mean that's what when it comes to the game, knowledge checks is uh it's like scientists. You look at each other's work,
Right.
see what
Compare
they
notes.
compare notes, see what
Oh,
theories
you
they
came to this
had, see what
conclusion. Oh.
right. That's how he's like looking through this right now. Like, oh, he discovered this and he came to this conclusion. Oh, that's interesting. He really was working on this, huh? And you're thinking that's quite odd for a necromancer to want to be disinterested in. The guy sounds like he's interested in fucking experimenting on necromantic shit. But he seems to have an interest in Thessalon.
Mm-hmm.
Although what Quindamir figures is, yeah, he's probably interested in the Thessalonian magic focused on the school of necromancy.
Right.
Um,
Forgot which forgot which.
Which sin it
Ooh.
was based on?
I mean, which sin? Yeah, necromancy
Yeah,
might
I
have
forgot
been
what it was too. Might have been sloth. I don't know.
right, something like that.
But
All right.
yeah, that's your character's exploration of the place and
Premises. All right.
yeah, of course probably stripped the Aaron did have magic gear. That the gear that he had on him was 2 potions, and he was wearing padded armor underneath his outfit that was radiating magic, and he had
Mm-hmm.
a masterwork dagger on him as well as a masterwork set of manacles, which
Unironically got put on him.
yeah, Caldum had found them on him, and he was like, oh, huh, convenient, and he clasped them on him.
Maybe not, because he probably knows the command word to open them off, to take them off.
No, they're
No.
masterwork manacles. They're not magic.
Oh, just masterwork.
Yeah,
Miracle.
yeah, yeah. As for the necromancer, he was carrying. He had 2 wands on him. Masterwork dagger. He had 2 potions on him.
Damn, y'all gonna need like like a bandolier for these wands, yo. Just
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
pull them out.
You can roll
Definitely a
spellcraft for
lot.
the. You can roll spellcraft for the wands.
Okay. Happily. Again, I don't know if they are my specialty or not. So,
Yeah, I'll let you know.
oh wait, hold on. Since we're probably going back to town after this, I should
15 plus the
make the
items cast
most of
level.
my. Pretty sure I
You
can
get.
do investigative mind for this stuff. Yeah, I can.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
So,
because you could roll twice and take the better, right?
yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I can automatically identify stuff.
Oh shit, that's right. Hey,
Oh wow.
okay,
Never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind. Let Icarus do it. I don't want to waste no spells if I don't have to.
Yeah, I can automatically identify it as a standard.
Oh shit.
That's right. It's a swift action. Swift action. You can of a non-crit you hold. You must still identify. So you can use this number of times equal to your charisma modifier. 5. So you
So I
can
can do it 5 times.
5 times, which I think is
Andy.
yeah. Well, the padded armor is +1 padded armor, and the wand that the necromancer had was a wand of false life and a wand of identify.
Okay. False
And the
life. Identify.
And the 2 potions he had on him was a potion of cure moderate wounds, and it was a potion that you kind of barely that your characters remember him planning to reach for, but had changed his mind because he didn't think he was going to pull it off. It was a potion of gaseous form.
I feel like somebody was looking for that.
He was planning to drink that to escape,
Disappear or something.
but you're right. He was like, "This,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get out of here," but he had taken way too much damage. And he didn't you with those
You could die in gaseous
those
form.
with the yeah, you could still die in gaseous form. He was planning to drink it and then use a move action to like lip through a crack somewhere. Yeah, he would have
Piece of shit.
he didn't think he was gonna make it.
Piece of shit.
Even
Oh, that was on his person?
he had that on him, yeah.
Time.
This piece of shit.
Um
How dare
yeah,
you?
that's
All right, all
the
right. That's all the loot for this area? Okay.
that's
I
the
can
whole
use that
area.
ability
That's
one
the
more time.
information that you got, and feel your characters are bringing this information back to Sandpoint to the sheriff, where your characters, will be returning with some people for them to be locking up, and then obviously, I know your characters, especially Icarus, make sure that the sheriff, and she probably goes along herself, and anybody else that wants to go along with her to go back to the sanatorium to safely bring the patients out of there and to up to a place in Sandpoint.
Right.
Just can't leave them here
Is,
anymore.
is there a safe place for the freaking were rat? Like, how the hell?
The were rat's an issue.
A good question.
The were rat is indeed an issue. And you don't want to get bit by
No,
it.
no, I don't. Or do I?
Right. Like,
Oh God.
do I? A were rat hobgoblin.
Kind of a monk were rat.
Monk were rat
Hob-
hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin were rat monk.
That would
Master
be
Splinter, bro.
crazy. Like, were rat, being a were rat's no joke. I know they get like plus fucking when they go into hybrid form, it's like +6 to their dexterity.
Really?
What's that you thinking about?
Now he's thinking about getting bit. Just like that. Yeah. He's
prob-
considering getting
Yeah.
cursed
Nah,
forever.
all you had to say was +6 dex, man. That's
the problem is the characters the alignment shift and their they just don't have their old personality anymore. Well, not much of it, I should say.
all right. Well, then
Yeah.
that's an issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you
can't
want to be the
really.
same person?
All right, fine.
I think on the full moon, I think on the full moon, the night before and the night after the full moon, like they transform and you can't control the character.
You
I think
said
I think
fine.
were rats are like typically neutral evil.
Mm-hmm.
And then but there's a skill called control shape, and if you put skill points into it, you can actually roll checks to control your transformations. But but yeah, it's got some interesting benefits, but it's more of a curse
Yeah.
than
Then a boom. Yeah.
than a boom, right?
People keep trying to find quick ways to gaining power. You're just looking like Sasuke to me, son. People, I can get a curse seal and get +7 to my strength. Damn, that's godlike.
Basically, yeah, for real. That'd be like Sasuke's first seal. Yep. Very similar to that. Yeah, you don't want
right.
if you want to keep your
It was like
character intact, you don't want lycanthropy.
have you guys ever played like the vampire games, the White Wolf vampire, like Vampire the Masquerade or Vampire
Oh, like
Dark
the
Ages?
tabletop?
I never play those.
The
I
Yeah.
never
tabletop?
play those.
Yeah, I played
Yo,
it
that
way back.
that shit was sick. And
Yeah.
one of the things that, they constantly tell you as players that like diablerie, which is like where you drink another vampire to the point where you like absorb their soul and you could possibly get like powers and shit from them. They constantly like try to make it a point in the game like, yo, that is completely frowned upon by all vampires. That's like the ultimate no. You're going to be fucking. And it was just like
Hunted,
always our
probably.
group's goal, like, yo, we're drinking every vampire we get. We're taking his soul.
Zing.
But there was
We are
like
the villains
downsides
of
to
the
it too. Like
vampire
you could
world.
absorb, yeah, you could absorb their soul. Like there was a role for it. You could absorb their soul and get the like powers, or you could get like a derangement, like they're fucking
Derangement.
in your head and haunting you, or like you can
Right.
start to go
Oh,
kind of
wow.
crazy and lose control of yourself if you do it too much.
So there's
It was like
there was
Go back.
a risk factor to
yeah,
it. Yeah.
and then also there's like certain vampire clans had like powers where they could like see your aura, and depending on it was kind of like an alignment thing.
Mhm.
But if you had ever diablerized another vampire and did that to them, your aura was instantly black. And so there were vampires that could just straight up be like, that motherfucker eats vampires. Like,
Like, fuck that guy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it marked you basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
It
marked
was
you.
pretty sick. But it
Yeah.
was
That
just
sounds
funny
cool.
like that. Like you're saying like, oh yeah, +7 strength. Let me get a curse. All of us were like, derangement? Nah, fuck it. I'm going for it. Let's get powers. Everyone's gonna hate
Get
us. I don't
powers.
care. I want powers.
Akatsuki.
The Akatsuki of Vampire Masquerade.
hmm
I played a couple of sessions. I didn't get to like actually read the rules at the time, but I remember making a oh, man, what was the Tremere? Was that the clan that was into magic and occult shit?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Tremere, yeah, I made a Tremere clan, a Tremere vampire.
Mm.
And
See,
Watson
they
had
were
made
they.
Watson made a Bruja. He
Oh,
made a
the
Bruja
fucking
vampire.
raging strength vampires.
hmm
Yeah.
He had it where his guy
Ruha.
was like a big beefy fucking vampire character um from the Bruja clan. I think he had it where he was a bodyguard or a bouncer at a nightclub. Um
Okay.
yeah, my guy I had him like real nerdy as fuck. He was a nerdy ass vampire. He was into the books and war s- you know, war
A lot
spectacles
of
and all that
Nerd
shit.
vamp.
I gave him a
for
I
a
remember
long
giving
time.
him a disadvantage because you can give disadvantages to get I guess more advantages or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Like
I get
flaws for
one
feats.
I think one of the disadvantages I gave him was he had an addiction, a blood addiction. He was addicted to he was he had a sweet tooth. He was addicted to people with high levels of fucking glucose.
Oh, so he had to like,
So he had
he
like
had
a
to
So
like
he
sugar. He
feed
had
killed
a
on,
yeah,
diabetics.
he like
That's
yeah,
feed
crazy.
on fat people.
My
diabetics.
man
Anybody,
hunted
yeah.
diabetics.
He was
That's
like
Yeah.
wild.
highly addicted to anybody with like high glucose in their fucking bloodstream and shit.
So that and children. That's crazy.
Like,
Fuck
They
that.
had that kind of thing. They would like, if you could be addicted to like alcohol or drugs, and so like you'd have to feed on, drunks and crackheads and things to try
yeah,
to get your fix.
whatever,
Yeah, that
whatever
was a
could go
cool.
This
into the whatever
tabletop
can go
sounds
into the
crazy.
bloodstream. Yeah, it was
Yo,
wild.
Tremere was such a dope clan because in the Dark Age books, they were like one of the most hated fucking clans because they started because they were a group of mages that basically they didn't start as vampires. It was a bunch of mages that got together. They captured this like powerful ass vampire and did some kind of ritual basically
And that's how they got
to
vampirehood.
to become vampires. Yeah, so they were like
What?
vampires
Oh
with
shit.
fucking magic powers. And so but
But they're not
they had all
pureblood
this
yeah.
right, and they had all this like mage shit. They had like gargoyle protectors and they could shoot fireballs, which is like
Yep.
deadly to
What
Yep.
the
vampires.
fuck?
So
Yep.
they had like straight up like fortresses and shit that are like, yeah, no, you want to hate us, but come fuck with
You
us
can't do shit
because
about it. Yeah, but
what are you gonna do? Like
that's crazy.
there was a
Yep.
lot of cool ass clans, man. The
Yeah.
Zamisi were crazy. They could like they did all sorts of body craft and shit. Like they could
The Scarnettis
mold
of vampires
mold
themselves.
flesh and do weird shit so they could
Oh
do it to
yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
But then they
That's funny you
also made
mentioned
like
that.
these ghouls and things that they would get a bunch of like they had whole castles made like that were alive, made out of like people. Like that it was like crazy, man.
That's funny you mentioned that,
Excuse me.
man, about the Scarnet because there is a vampire clan that's they a lot of them are into organized crime. Forgot the name of the clan though.
Muzan, son.
Like
Got the Demon
each
Slayer
I know, yeah,
fucking
each clan had like a theme or that they had like they had like a role in society that they were typically known for.
right.
Um but yeah, there's a clan that's like into like organized crime, a lot of organized crime.
They're over
There's
here
another
using Tommy guns and shit, but they really
I think there's
vampires.
another clan that's into I think they're into like shadow powers or some shit like that. I know. Oh, there's
Shadow.
The Nosferatu is a clan that's into like the primal savagery. They're like the barbarians of fucking vampires.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, the
Nosferatu.
primal.
They're
Yeah.
into.
No,
They were
the
into the.
Nosferatu were like the information people.
Oh, really?
Because yeah, when they got turned, because when a lot of vampires in that game got turned, like you'd still kind of look like yourself. You're just, maybe a little paler or whatever. Nosferatu turned into like
Yeah, they turned to
ugly ass
yeah,
Nosferatu.
like the beast version of vampires.
So they stuck to like the sewers and shit. They were like the
Yeah,
information
okay.
people.
I
The
remember that. Yeah.
beast people were like the gangrel. They were
Oh, the gangrel. That was the other one.
yeah. They would like every time that they would gain like different animal features and stuff. Like they could get
Okay.
claws, fucking, they would start taking on
The
certain.
Oh, I see what you mean.
gangrel. The
Yeah, it
gangrel.
was
I
like
see what you mean.
They were the more barbaric kind of vampire. Was
yeah,
the gangrel.
yeah.
I knew one of those clans were. I couldn't.
They were
couldn't tell you.
dope because as them, you never worried about daytime because you could just sink into like if you had the power, you could just sink into the ground and go to sleep for the day. Like you didn't have
Yeah.
to.
That sounds
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah.
He said just sink into the ground.
I know they had. I know the game
Sounds
had
like a dope
lot.
tabletop
Yeah,
game.
it does. It has a lot of role play, a lot of lore attached to it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was
I think
great.
there's different eras you can play. I know you could play in the modern era, but there was also like a Dark Age one, and
Yeah, Dark Ages we played a lot. It was a lot of fun. I don't know for some reason when we got into like the Masquerade and like the modern day shit, it was kind of like we did have one campaign that we took from like we started in the Dark Ages and then we were like, all right, we're gonna skip.
You moved it through time and shit.
We're gonna skip 100 years and this is where we're at now, and then we're just skip. Like so we moved
That's
them
pretty
up.
cool.
It was fun, man. It's a good ass game.
Maybe it'll be a
Alrighty.
game to play later on after we fuck this goddamn campaign up.
Next.
I don't know. I'm
Oh, I
just
got the
saying, you
next
seem pretty
one.
enthusiastic about it. But
All
yeah,
right.
fellas, GG's. Y'all have
All
yourselves
right.
a good night, man.
Have a good
All
night.
right.